Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Thank y'all for being here and tuning in. Yes, 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 yes. It is Friday. We finally made it to Friday. Hopefully everybody is feeling good. Hopefully everybody is feeling great. Hopefully Friday's got you feeling good. What's up, Quad? What's going on? How you doing, sir? Hopefully everybody's enjoying a Friday. And if you're not enjoying a Friday, just ask yourself this and let Mr. Chow talk to you.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
That's the main thing. That you die. You didn't. You made it. You're still here. So you're still winning. So you still got a chance. You know what I mean? At least you still got another day of life, another day to keep fighting, because it's a very fortunate opportunity for you to be here today. And today is Friday. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. We did make it indeed. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Shout out to you. Round of applause. Yes, yes, yes. Today is Friday, so Friday's going to be a good one today. Today's show is going to be a fun one today, actually. It's going to be real good. I enjoy putting everything together. I think we're going to have fun today with the fitness. We got the fitness portion of the show, going over random different fitness things. Could be from athletics to gym stuff to whatever it wants to be. Then we slide over into dark humor, and dark humor can be just regular humor or dark humor. It doesn't matter. It goes all the way through, all across the segment. So I might just name it humor or whatever. But dark humor just to keep people warned, because you know people do get a little sensitive and then they fifis. Fix that. Then we go to the economy and see what's going on in the economy, of course, and we're gonna find out. Just this past week, it's been a wild ride in the economy as far as the stock market and how all that stuff has been doing. And then we're gonna have somebody give you an analysis and explain how the stocks and stuff are looking over the past 20 years, I would say 50 to 25 years, and kind of give us a outlook and trajectory on what's to come. And we're gonna look at how different people handle their finances in this time that we live in. And then, of course, we're going to finish it off with the AI segment of the show. So we got some pretty good stuff in store for you today. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a really, really, really interesting one, I must say. It's going to be one you want to tune into, for sure, for sure, for sure. So make sure you get ready. Make sure you tune in, because it's going to be very, very interesting. So yes, so if you're also, just know that we're streaming on 3 different platforms: Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. If you're on YouTube, as you should already know, you should always hit that like button right there whenever you see it come through. Hit that like button, of course. And if you're on Twitch and an ad pops up, just know that I'm on Kick and YouTube, so you can switch over to one of those platforms so you don't miss what's going on when an ad happens, because it's probably gonna happen. You know what I mean? So feel free to switch over to the different platforms, or have all 3 of them pulled up at the same time. Hit the follow button on all of those. And if you want to contribute to today's show, right there, you can see it right there on the screen. The Cash App and then the Venmo is right there if you want to contribute. But with that being said, we have everything set up and ready to go. I got my morning coffee this morning because I needed it this morning. I had a little bit of a late night last night getting stuff done, but that's what it takes, you know? Yeah, that's it right there. That's the one. That is the one. Should I tilt that back just a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a little. Yeah, I think that's good right there. Yeah, so hopefully you got your morning coffee if you're headed to work, if you're at work or whatever. No, it wasn't late night on Diablo. No, it wasn't. I had some stuff I had to do. Got back home probably about like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then I had to put the show together and everything like that. It was just a late night all around, but we got everything on. We got everything good to go. So it wasn't late night. Diablo last night was only for about an hour and a half, I would say, or at least yesterday. Only got Diablo for about an hour and a half. What up, YG Perp? What's going on? Best mod 53. Yeah, I didn't get to pull a 16-hour like that I did the day before. I couldn't do it. I don't think I'm gonna have too many of those going on as far as 16 hours go, unless I'm just not doing nothing, which is rare. But hey, that was just a random one day moment where I was able to stream for that. And speaking of going a long time out, Quad, I heard that you and I forget, you and somebody else, I heard y'all went for like damn, like 24 hours or something like that. Like, just made my 16 hours look like trash. So, like, what is going on? You even took a nap and came back and kept streaming. Like, bruh. Like, shout out to you. Let's give that man for sure a round of applause. Like, Jesus, what was going on with y'all? Like, for sure, for sure. Sheesh. I was tagging in and out with Nolo. He was 26 hours. Jesus. Yeah, that man probably still asleep right now. Yeah, he's probably still trying to wake up. It was his birthday. Okay, it's his birthday stream. Well, shout out to him, man. We're gonna give both of y'all the victory sound on that one. But yeah, for those who don't know, I also stream. Right now, I've been playing. I do game streaming as well. I've been doing playing the hell out of the new season of Diablo right now. It's on PS4. I've been playing Diablo 4, the new season that's out. You can always catch me streaming on Twitch and Kick. Not really a scheduled time whenever I game stream. It's just, whenever I got some time to sit down and stream on the game. If I'm not streaming the show in the morning, go hit some gym, go hit the weights or whatnot, and get some work in, and then come back and sit down and stream or whatever, and do parenting and all that good stuff. But try to keep the streaming consistent. But for sure, got to have the live show going on in the morning, because this is where I get to interact, talk with the chat and all that good stuff, and put on a show while I do it. And if you're at your job or whatever, and you're dealing with your boss, or you don't know what to watch on YouTube, or you don't want to watch somebody play a game on Twitch or Kick at the moment because you can't keep your head down the whole time, you know what I mean? You're gonna get caught. At least you can just put me on your headphones and listen up and see what I got to say, and we can sit here and have a nice little laugh together, nice little entertainment, nice little morning show to get you going, you know what I mean? Got to get the day started off right, man. If your morning sucks, your day sucks. That's really how it is. What the hell is this on my microphone? What's going on? I don't know what this is. Thought it was... We good. But yes, gotta have something to keep your day going right, man. If your morning's trash, your day's trash, and we don't want to have a trash day, you know what I mean? Gotta have a good day, gotta have a good morning. With all that being said, we gotta start off the first segment of the show. What the fitness is how we're starting. Got the banner up, and we need to go ahead and get it started in this place, because it's gonna be a fun one. So grab your water, grab your coffee, or whatever it is that you're drinking this morning. Speaking of water, I should have got me some water, but I did not get no water. I did not fill up my water cup. All I got is coffee. That is not a good look, but it happens. So we're gonna get on, start off with the show with the What the Fitness portion of the show. And of course, we have to start it off with this one individual. I forget her name. However, she's gonna tell you how every influencer acts, how every female fitness influencer acts. I don't know if she's throwing shade or if she's being truthful. I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and pull her up on the screen. So let's go ahead and get it pulled up on the screen, and let's start off the first video of the day. Here we go. Make sure I got the right banner on there. Bam, What the Fitness. All right, here we go. Hello, good morning. Hello, how are you? Hey, hold on. What was that? I'm sorry, did you say something to me, sweetheart? I couldn't hear you. Huh? What did you say? Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. Wait, well, hold on. Calm down, sweetie. After the show. Okay. All right. So anyway, we have this female fitness influencer right here who's going to be talking about other female fitness influencers. So let's see what she has to say. All right. Let's go ahead and pull her up. And let's go.
Hi guys, welcome to my morning routine. First, I like to pretend that I just woke up and the camera was filming me all night, and then I sit on the edge of the bed doing a pointless stretch that I never do in real life. I then film myself walking down the stairs in a thong so you get a good look at my chocolate starfish, and then proceed to walk my fat ass in the camera whilst I make coffee in the kitchen. I then sit on my sofa and pretend to journal and write affirmations, and then I show my animal loving side while I tell my dog how much I love him. After, I'll film my face routine for under 5 seconds, hoping it gets the likes and comments about my ass, and then I'll put on my favourite shorts that show off that pussy fat. Lastly, I will take off the top I'm wearing and put it back on again to look like I got changed. See you next time.
I couldn't hear what she said. I think I had the audio muted in my headphones. Hold on. Let me check
Hi
something.
guys, welcome to my morning routine. First, I like to pretend that I just woke up and the camera was filming me all night, and then I sit on the edge of the bed doing a pointless stretch that I never do in real life. I then film myself walking down the stairs in a thong so you get a good look at my chocolate starfish.
Oh, she said chocolate starfish. Hello.
And then proceed to walk my fat ass in the camera whilst I make coffee in the kitchen. I then sit on my sofa and pretend to journal and write affirmations, and then I show my animal loving side while I tell my dog how much I love him. After, I'll film my face routine for under 5 seconds, hoping it gets the likes and comments about my ass, and then I'll put on my favourite shorts that show off that pussy fat. Lastly...
Oh, what kind of fat we showing? Hold on. What was that fat?
That show off that pussy fat. Lastly, I will take off the top I'm wearing and put it on again to look like I got changed. See you next time.
Oh, yes. Okay, I heard you that time. Hey. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but man, I tell you what, we can put that video on mute for sure, and I think we would get the same feeling about that video. You know what I mean? We wouldn't even have to hear anything she says. Like, check this out. Like, watch. I'm going to talk to you, and while I'm talking to you, don't you get the same effect of the video? You know what I mean? Like, nothing changes. I mean, it's the same effect. Even when you play it on mute, it's like, yeah, okay, yes, yes, exactly. So whatever she's talking about, who really cares? Better seen, not heard is the motto that one must go for in this situation. But at the end of the day, we're going to give her a good shout out because of, you know, the visuals on this is really, really nice. And, you know, she's mocking fitness influencers, female fitness influencers, allegedly. But, you know, we get to see what we want to see, and yeah, we're just gonna have to go ahead and give her a round of applause on that one. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Yes. You did your part for the day. All right. Appreciate you. So now we're gonna slide on over. We got a this one is this video has some pretty, I don't know. This camera must have been shot with a Nokia in like the early 2000s or whatever, but you're still gonna get the point with the video at least, and it doesn't have no sound either. So that's to show you how old the video is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Excuse me. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, Lydia. Thank you. And here we go. We got this video right here. Look like somebody's about to do I don't know what workout, but we're gonna see. So let's go ahead and roll the footage. Here we go. Up. What we got? Up. Oh no, how does that? Okay, here we go. So we got a power clean, up and over, and how do you roll with the bar? Oh my goodness, go away, get off, leave, go away. How do you roll with the bar? That don't make no damn sense. I understand you falling with the bar, but don't roll with it. I mean, it took her whole body out. She must weigh like less than the amount of weight that's on the bar. Is the only thing I can think of. There's no way. No way whatsoever. Anyhow, I'm gonna switch over to another one. We got a gentleman here. I don't know if he has music on his or not. We're about to find out. We got a gentleman. Looks like he's at home in his home gym. And I don't know what he's doing, but it looked like he's about to lift some major weight. Let's get him put up on a screen here. We got, let's see, he's got don't be a word that rhymes with wussy on the screen. He has different numbers up here. He's got his don't tread on me flag. He's got the American flag. He got his little belt on for whatever workout he's gonna do. He's got the little wrist wraps, I believe, or maybe he just has something to wrap his hands. I don't know. I never understood that part of working out. I just use my hands and end up with calluses. And let's see, he looked like he got some good weight on here. Let's see, we got, if I'm not mistaken, that's a 45. That's a 45, so that would be 225. That might be a 25, so for 275, 85. So he might be close to 300 pounds on this bad boy. He might be, if my numbers serve me correctly. If I'm correct, he might be power cleaning about that. That's a lot of weight to be doing this workout to. But let's see how this thing goes. Does it go good or does it go bad? There's only one way to find out. Roll the footage. right? Oh yeah, got it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what. Oh no! Yeah, look at him. He's like, and it's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. He's out of there.
What the fuck?
What happened, bruh? What happened? Look, right here. It says, don't be a word that rhymes with wussy. What's going on, fam? What happened? Foul. What happened, bro? What? Come on, man. I had confidence in you. You gave me the you gave me the full rage and roar and everything, and then next thing you know, let's watch. Check it. Is he okay? Okay, he's okay. He stood back up. Here we go. Check him out. Yes. Somebody help him. He needs help. Somebody you know what? I know the perfect thing for him. I know. Mr. Child, tell him.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
No, you didn't. So my man's okay. He's okay. It might have hurt a little bit, but I mean, sheesh. I don't know, man. I mean, like Buddy's not moving. Like, hey, Buddy, wake up. Hello, Buddy, wake up. Check him out again. Right here. Gets it. And then the next thing you know, all you hear is
prepare the meat so dong.
And then Buddy, no. Wake up. Oh man. You know what? Even though he dropped the weight, we still gonna give him a round of applause. We still gotta give him a round of applause. Yeah, we still got to give him a round of applause because he's in there working out in the gym. I'm a proponent for working out in the gym and getting your workout on. So he's in there getting it in, full attire, everything. I just don't know why you're walking around in leggings in public. That's just not that's not my cup of tea, but whatever, you know what I mean? Like, men shouldn't just be walking around in leggings, but hey, everybody's different. But yeah, but shout out to him, man. We condone your effort, your grind, your grit, your strength. So shout out to you, whoever you are. And I hope you get up off the floor here pretty soon. Next video we got is we have, oh man, I have to zoom in on this one. That's going to be good. All right, so here we go. So we got a, who is this? We have a, here, let me pull up on screen so you can see what I see. So we have a champion power slap versus a bodybuilder. Champion power slap versus a bodybuilder. I'm gonna tell you right now, this power slap sport or game, whatever the hell you want to call it, I can't do it. I'll be damned. I'm not doing this one. This one is not for me. No, sir. Power slap? Man, you might as well be power punch. I'd be punched and slapped. Hell no. No, sir. So clearly, we can see who the bodybuilder is. I mean, it's really self-explanatory. So it looks like he's going first, apparently. Like, Jesus. It looks like he's going first. He's fucking cocking back from all the way from, I mean, if they're in California, he's cocking back from New York. He's about to, swing through Texas and pop this guy. So let's see how this situation turns out. Make sure I got the sound on, and I don't, but we do now. And let's make sure all right, here we go. So we got it up on the screen. Who you think wins? You got the bodybuilder or you got the power slap champion? I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's go, baby.
Uh-oh. Hey.
Let's go, baby. My turn.
Oh no, not the. Oh yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him, boy. He's like, somebody stop the fight. Stop the fight. Blow the whistle. Foul. Foul. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. Larry caught it, bro. Larry caught it. Larry caught it to the chin. Now, before we give Larry the loss here, because he clearly lost, here's one thing I do want to point out, though. Between the two who took the slap, if you pay attention, Larry actually took it on the chin. Like, he actually, like, held his chin high and, like, he took it on the chin. I'm going to go back and play it again. When you watch Larry slap old dude kind of, like, leans his head down, tucks his chin, and, like, shies away from the slap. So it's kind of like he didn't eat the slap the same way Larry did. So check it out. Watch, okay, watch right here. Watch. Watch the dude's face as Larry's about to hit him. Watch, look. He cheated.
Let's go, baby.
Cheated, bro. Come on. Now, see, now watch Larry. Larry gonna eat his whole slap. Look, he holds his chin up. He took it. I mean, he went to sleep. See? He ducked it. He ducked it. He ducked it. He put his head down, he moved to the side, and he ducked his chin. Like, come on, fam. Come on. You know what? You know, just for that, just for, tell him. Buddy, you cheated, bro. You couldn't even eat the slap. And you got cushion on your face. You got extra cushion on your face, fam. Come on. You got extra cushion and you ducking. Then you talk about.
Let's go, baby. Oh. My turn.
Now, it doesn't change the fact that you put him to sleep, but you didn't eat his slap the same way he ate yours. Because, look, Larry took it on the chin. He did. He didn't budge. He didn't flinch. He took the whole thing. See? Aw, man. Come on. Come on. You didn't take it on the chin the same way he took yours, bro. Pause. You didn't. He ducked it out a little bit, man. And, yeah. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Oh. My turn.
He did swing with relative ease. I don't even think he hit him as hard. I don't think he hit him as hard as, I mean, that was very, very fluid the way he slapped the shit out of him. But yeah, man, dude didn't eat the slap the same way Larry ate his, man. So shout out to Larry for taking it on the chin. The other dude, he didn't eat it the same way. He just didn't. He ducked his chin, he turned his head, he leaned over to the side. So that's not even like, that's not fair. Plus you got all that cushion on your face, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like having like a piece of pillow right here or something, if you want to call it that. I don't know. But yeah, man, shout out to them, but it's a game I would never play. I could never play that game. Ever. No. Only slap game I could play is this game right here. You know what I'm talking about? You play the game one hand and you know what I'm talking about? That's the only slap game I can play. I can't not slap me in the face for fun. I'm not. No. Anyhow, so moving on to the next video, we got a lady here who is nicely built in the lower regions. You know what I mean? She's got a nice bottom half, maybe a little bit too muscular. Might need some more fat deposits, but hey, to each his own. I'm not gonna knock her. She's in the gym getting it in, and we're gonna see what happens here. Take a wild guess. Does she get the workout in? Does she fail? Does she bail? Let's find out. Oh no. Oh man. Hey, look at the people in the background when it happens. Check them out. Check them out. Watch. Look at Buddy back there. You see how Buddy's looking? Do you know what Buddy is saying to her right now? I'm gonna tell you what Buddy's saying. He's saying this.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
He like, you good, fam? You good? Get up. Get up. You are okay. All he heard was. He looked over there and he was like, she alright. she is a-okay. She is doing perfectly fine. Like there's nothing wrong. Let's check him out. Look at him. He's over there looking like, look at him.
People, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking. He's like, yeah. Next. You'll be all right. Get up. She probably got, I don't know, she probably might have to talk to the gym about not bolting their squat racks down to the floor, but I don't think that's mandatory. But, I mean, some places do it, some places don't, and I see why they do it now. I always wondered that, like, why they got this thing bolted to the floor, but for people who, for stuff that happens like that, and I'm glad this never happened to me, knock on wood. And, so we got a lady here who's going to do the incline chest press, and I don't understand why she's even, what, I'm not gonna say anything, just see for yourself. Yep, you see it. Here we go.
Okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Anyway, so the next one we got coming up here is we got, let's see what we got coming up on the screen. We got, oh man, we got a, oh, hey, hello, Ling Ling, how are you? I'm doing good. Nice to see you. What's up, Queen? How you doing? Thank you for being in here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, so next one we got up here is we have, where is it at? There it goes. Okay, so we got that one. And then we got, sorry, I have to type something in real quick. All right, so next one we got on the screen here is we got a, look like we got a Ling Ling. All right, we got, hey, shout out to the Ling Ling. Hey, how you doing? Hello, but I'm trying to figure out why the hell are you underneath the workout machine, sweetie? What's going on? You okay? All right, so let's see what workouts Ling Ling is doing today. Good morning, good morning. Let's see what Ling Ling's doing in the gym. Let's see what she's doing, a leg day, back day, shoulder day. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh, can't play music. All right, let's see. Oh, whoa, hold on. What's going on? What is she doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, where is she at? She's preparing for her sugar daddy. Call me sugar daddy Danny if that's the case. What's going on? Oh, man, I love the preparation. Hey, I love the preparation. She's making sure that those muscles are strong for the job that she's about to go do, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. There we go. Look at that. And look, she understands the assignment. She's like, he's gonna be up here, so I gotta be able to push him off from time to time because he might like hold it there for too long. Oh my goodness. Hey, Ling Ling, you when I get in the old age and I gotta be some sugar babies, it's gonna be their workout routine I'm gonna have set up for them when they go. I'm like, all right, look, I'm gonna be busy for a while, but this is what I need you to do in the gym. This is gonna be your workout schedule, okay? This is what I need you to do. I need you to do a few of these. I need you to do some of these right here, about 3 sets of 10 or 20. I need you to do about 4 sets of 10 on these, because I'm gonna go in. And then I'm gonna need you to do about 3 sets of 50 on these, okay? We gotta have those legs strong. I don't want that 2 or 3 minutes and you say your legs are tired. We're not dealing with that. We're not done. I'm getting old now, you know what I mean? I'm getting up there in age. I'm in my 60s and 70s, you know what I mean? And I need you to perform. I need you to perform. So yes, so shout out to her and doing great work for everybody that, you know, that really needs it, because we need that in this time of world of this, you know, all of this selfishness and me and I, like that's what we need right there. You know what I'm saying? Especially in them sugar daddy years as we get older. Well, still got the wifey, you know what I mean? But on the side, you know what I mean? Every king has a concubine, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody's got concubines. She just gonna be in the stash somewhere. Is what it is. Wifey gonna be good with the kids set up at the house, but you know, concubine got to make sure her workout routine is on point at all times. And I think that's the great concubine workout routine right there. So shout out to her. And just for that, Ling Ling, we greatly appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I might start adding that to my workout plan. You know what I mean? You know, as an online fitness coach, I may have to, you know, for any of you ladies out there that do adult content, you know, and you know you're in that lifestyle, I might have to set you up on a workout plan that's just like that. That might be a damn good idea. Anyway, let's slide over to the next one. We got a lady here who is doing a at-home workout. I don't know how this went, but we're going to see how it goes. Let's get her up. I don't know if she's crying or not, but let's check it out. I got it good on the screen. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay, so we got her right here. Trying to figure out what it is she's doing. Let's see. Here we go. All right, we got it. Oh, ouch. Ouchies. Ouchies. Oh, yeah, she turned that camera off. Bang! Ooh. What were you thinking? Oh, yeah, that hurt. Oh, yeah. Look, it hurt so bad she didn't know what to hold. She was like, my nose, my mouth. Here we go. Wait. Ah, it's going too fast. I can't catch it. I'm trying to catch it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it next time. Here we go. Let's try one more time. Oh, almost. It knocked the hat off, boy. It took the hat clean off. She cut the camera off so she could cry, y'all. Oh, there it is. Got it. Got it right there, boy. She cut the camera off so she could cry too. I'm telling you, when that camera cut off, boy, she cried. She cried, boy. She's like, she cried hard, boy. But hey, tell her.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
No, so you're good, sweetie. You're good. Suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up. Look. She immediately went to the camera. Look. Turning this off. Bang. I wonder how many curls she got in before she whopped herself in there. And look at the stick. What is this? This is a self-made gadget. This is a self-made workout equipment. Like, she got a broomstick. It looked like she took something, pushed her resistant band through, I'm just assuming, and made it into a sweetheart, you deserve this. You earned this. Yes, fitness is a sacrifice, and some days everything works as intended. Others it don't. Yeah, it is a makeshift. It is. Like, she created this on her own. And I mean, I'm all for creativity. Don't get me wrong. And I'm just kind of curious on how many reps she was doing, because clearly I'm assuming she did some reps first, cut the camera on, hit record, maybe was on set 2 or 3, and then, you know, just took one to the face, one took hard, bang. Oh, she was shocked. Can I get the shock on her face one more time? Let's see. Yeah, she's shocked. Look right here. She's like, oh my goodness. She is shocked, boy. This is what she said.
I said, God damn.
That's exactly what she said. She was like, oh, my face. And then she went home and cried. And then she went to the corner and cried. Turned that camera off and just boo-hooed. I need to get a crying sound effect. I need to write that down. Crying. I do need that. I need a crying sound effect for sure. Because that right there is going to be a good one. But anyway, let's see what we got next. What do we have next up here on the thing? Okay, so we have... Let's see what we got here. What do we have? We have... Oh, we got a Ling Ling. Another Ling Ling. Shout out to the Ling Lings, man. Shout out to y'all. We got a Ling Ling here. She's in the gym. All right, let's see. So Ling Ling's walking to the gym, cruising down the street, minding her business. She's about to hit the gym up, and let's see what's going on. I'm curious myself. See if you can kind of figure out what we got going on here. But we got a nice little tight, a nice little packed body we got going on. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I gotta mute it because the sound, the music. She can't get it up. Oh no, buddy. Oh, buddy, no. Oh yeah, buddy, you're going to jail. Oh, you're going to jail. Yeah, man, she's gonna remove consent after the fact, and you are going to jail because she feels guilty. Oh man, she seems happy now, my friend. She seems happy now. I know you got the mask on, and you think you're slick. You think you're slick, bro, but it's a wrap, buddy. It's a wrap. Her friends gonna get in her head like, oh my gosh, you let him. He grabbed you from behind, and he assaulted you, and she's like, you're right. He did assault me. Yes, girl. Look, his hands were groping you, and he was massaging his fingers upon you, and he even had his pelvis on your buttocks. And look, he wasn't helping you. He was groping you. He was groping you. Oh, buddy, my homie's going to jail. He's going to jail, man. He's getting canceled. He's going to lose his money. He's going to lose his job. Everything. Look at her face the whole time. Look. Even with this smile, even with that smile on her face, Brody, she's removing consent after the fact. It is a wrap, my friend. Just think of this whenever you get that phone call. It's this. It's over, buddy. It's over. I know it is scripted. I'm just talking shit. It is scripted, but he's still, for anybody out there, don't do this. I don't care. Let her fall. That's what these little bars right here are for in real life. Even if you see her and you want to come by and help her and you accidentally grab something, let her fall. She'll be okay. That's what these are for. She ain't gonna hurt herself. Well, she gonna hurt herself a little bit, but she'll be all right. Let her fall in real life. It is scripted, but let her fall in real life. She gonna be a-okay. All right, so let's see what we got next. Is that it for? Oh yeah, all right. So that's it for the fitness portion. Man, I gotta hold on to this Ling Ling right here, man. I'm forever keeping this Ling Ling in my stash, man. Let me show y'all real quick. This one right here, she's forever staying in my man. I'm keeping this one for sure. This video right here is a classic. Yeah, buddy, you are staying in my archives. I got you saved. Yeah, oh man, that's my favorite workout right there. Oh, that's the workout right there, boy. That's the workout right there. She's down for the cause. I mean, fellas, you know what this is. You know what time it is. You know she about that life. Yeah. That's what we'll talk about. Yes, sir. Round of applause. Oh man, shout out to her. She is gonna be in my back pocketbook for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So now, switching over to the next segment of the show. And the next segment of the show is dark humor. That was it for the fitness. Now we're on to the dark humor. All right. So we're gonna start this off with a guy. Looks like he's interviewing a girl in a club. I don't know. That's what it looks like. A little dark place. I don't know. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, let me see. We got the music up. Let me see. Let me make sure I got it good on the screen for you guys. That's about as far as it can go. I can't get it no more. So let's see what they're talking about. Here we go.
What's the difference between me and a mosquito?
I don't know. What's the difference between you and a mosquito?
When you smack me, I don't stop sucking. What's the difference between me and a mosquito?
I don't know. What's the difference between you and a mosquito?
When you smack me, I don't stop sucking.
I don't know what's going on today, man. I don't know what's in this water. I don't know what's happening. I really don't get it. It's not me, I promise. It's not me. I don't know what's going on. These ladies out here wilding. However, protect her and the other Ling Ling. We got to put them two together, man. We got to get them two in a room together. Protect these two at all costs. We got the Snow Bunny here with the beautiful accent, and we had the Ling Ling over there doing the workout of a shift worker. Man, one more time. Look at his face. He already knew it. He knew what time it was.
I don't know. What's the difference between you and a mosquito?
When you smack me, I don't stop sucking.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. My dude's like, it's go time. Look at his face, boy. Homeboy is looking at her like,
oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, buddy. He's thinking in his head right now. He's thinking,
oh yeah.
Man, he's thinking of everything wrong. Look.
What's the difference between me and a mosquito?
I don't know. What's the difference between you and a mosquito?
When you smack me, I don't stop sucking.
Oh, yes. Look at his face, boy. He's like, oh, man, I didn't get his face. Let me get his face one more time.
I don't know. What's the difference between you and a mosquito?
When you smack me, I don't stop sucking.
Buddy's about to go in. Buddy is going in. Buddy is he's like, hey, yo, Jeff, cut the camera. Jeff, cut the camera off, fam.
Oh yeah.
He's about to go in, boy. Cause I mean, sheesh. And look at the way she's looking at him. Look how she's looking at him. She's looking at him like,
yeah.
No, she's looking at him. She's like, I ain't playing. You're looking at him like, hey, you want to find out? Do you want to find out? She looking at, he's like,
oh yeah.
She like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy, this is about to go down. Shout out to him, boy. Look at these comments over here. Let's read the comments. Somebody says she's a keeper. Somebody said, where are her values? Where is her self-worth? What's her IG? Somebody said, she's a keeper. Protect her at all costs. Bro feeling devious with that grin. Exactly. He's like, I was not ready for that part. He's like, I wasn't ready for this right here. She caught me at left field. My girl is tripping right. My girl's on her cycle right now, and we are out here working, and she's ready to go right now. Oh man. Somebody says somebody here says she deserves a ring. I wouldn't. Nah. No sir. No. That is not ring worthy. That is nah. That dude's a clown for that one. She's a keeper. Yeah, keep her around for sure. You got to do more than that to get a ring. Yeah, man. Want to find out? Definitely not a ring. Definitely not a ring. Hot takes for 5 minutes of fame like Hawk Tua girl. This looks older than the Hot Tua girl. It's like an older video for real. But definitely not a ring. Nah, man. Not at all. We ain't putting a ring on that one. No, sir. No, because you know how much practice it took. For her to get to that point, boy. She's a savage. But shout out to her. We gotta protect that one, man. Give her a freaking round of applause. Standing ovation. Gotta keep that one in the archives though. I do want to know what her IG is. Let me see if somebody put her IG in the comments section down here. If they did, we're gonna have to find her because that was a lovely one. And of course, a bunch of people put a bunch of nonsense, but I'll find that out later on. That'll be for another research project on the side when I'm doing stuff. Anyway, we're going over to the next video that we have here. All right. This is a lady who is, I believe they're in Pakistan. I don't know. And we're going to see what the children of the world are going to be doing for the future. The children of the great country of Pakistan. We're going to see what they're going to be doing for the future. And I'm going to let the children speak. Here we go.
I'll be pilot and I'll help everyone. Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Great. You see, this is the spirit. We love Pakistan.
My pledge to my country is that when I will grow up, I will be the scientist like Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who helped Pakistan making the nuclear power.
Inshallah, we have a bright future. We have here students who are going to make Pakistan a great nuclear nation.
Plantation.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army, wow, great!
My pledge is to help people who are who need for like people money and all this.
He is going to help the people in Pakistan, great!
I will open as much educational institution as possible and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
The next generation of Pakistan is going to make Pakistan literacy 100%.
My pledge is that I will be pilot and I'll help everyone. Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot, great! You see, this is the spirit. We love Pakistan.
My pledge to my country is that when I will grow up, I will be the scientist like Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who helped Pakistan in making the nuclear power.
Inshallah, we have a bright future. We have here students who are going to make Pakistan a great nuclear nation.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army,
Oh no,
wow,
not destroy
great!
India.
My pledge is to
Look
help
at her
people
face.
who are who need for like
Look at her face.
people money and all this.
He is going to help the people in Pakistan, great!
I will open as much educational institution as possible and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
The next generation of Pakistan is going to make Pakistan literacy 100%.
My pledge.
I love the enthusiasm. I can't knock the kids. They got fire inside of them. You know what I mean? They are proud about what it is that they gonna do. I can't knock them. I can't knock them. I love the enthusiasm. I love the ambition. I love the motivation to drive. You can hear it in their voice. You just can't understand it all, but you can hear it though. Anyway, next video that we have up here, we're gonna pull up on the screen. We got we got this guy. I don't know if I want to say his name out loud, but let's see. There we go. There we go. Let me pull him up. All right, so we got this guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh buddy. Yep. Do I need to say anything? It's about to get real. Lefry Pepstein reveals shocking information during interrogation under oath. All right, make sure I got the sound on. All right, we're good. Let's hear what he has to say.
Give away the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name?
My name is Jeff.
Give away the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name?
My name is Jeff.
About to give away the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name?
My name is Jeff.
Oh my God, who the hell did this?
And nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, I do.
Look at the mouth.
Could you please give us your name?
My name is Jeff.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name?
My name is Jeff.
Oh my goodness, who the hell made this? That was a good one. Oh boy. Oh man. That was a good one. Oh my Lord. Oh boy, the internet is undefeated. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with people? Oh, okay. Sorry about that one. That one got me cracking up. That was hilarious. Oh my Lord Jesus. One more time.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name?
My name is Jeff.
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Yes, he did. Oh my goodness. Boy, the internet is undefeated. Boy, the internet is undefeated. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, people on the internet sometimes don't be having shit to do with their life. Good Lord. Oh man. Shout out to them, whoever made that. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. That was a good one. Boy, people, I tell you. I mean, they had you going too. They said Leffrey Pepstein reveals shocking information during interrogation under oath. I mean, they just reeled you in. They had you. They was like, well, I ain't never heard this before. His name is Jeff. That was so good. All right, we got to move over to the next one. Oh my goodness. Boy. All right, so the next one we got here, the next one we got up on the screen. Wait, I just had that. There we go. Got that one too. Let me see. Oh, I got another shout out. Is it? I think that's her name. I got to get the numbers right. All right, so the next one we got on the screen is we have somebody said that. Here we go. Let me see if you can see it. I got to make sure you can see it all the way on your screen because on my screen it looks a little different. Right, come on. There we go. All right, so you can see here, it says somebody looks like they downloaded the wrong movie. Wonder what this is. Let's go check it out.
Might want to keep your eyes on the road, Playboy.
What, you think we're gonna crash?
Uh-oh.
I haven't decided yet.
The crash left the mangled car unrecognizable. The red Porsche wrapped.
You might want to keep your eyes on the road, Playboy.
What, you think we're gonna crash?
I haven't decided yet.
The crash left the mangled car unrecognizable. The red Porsche wrapped.
You might want to keep your eyes.
What the fuck?
Damn, that's brutal. That is brutal.
Okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Jesus, the internet is violent. Let's move on to the next one. The next one we got here. I'm sorry, I should laugh at that. But I told you it was dark humor. All right, so the next one we have here, we got cooking with my dad as a kid. All right, well, let's see what we got going on here. And so far, it's looking pretty bad. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull this up and see what pans out as cooking with my dad as a kid. How this turns out. Roll the footage.
Kaya, you're a first-class cunt.
He's a really good cook, but that...
Leave this kitchen. Please don't burn it down. Fucking gremlin.
Yeah.
Keep the gas down low, please. Don't worry. Look at me. Hey, look, you ignorant bitch. Look at my fucking eyes when I'm talking to you. Oh. The sugar, the butter, then the eggs and the flour. What's wrong? Come and say goodbye. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Come here. Yeah.
And hang your heads in shame because you absolutely suck. Piss off. Embarrassing.
Kaya, you're a first-class cunt.
He's a really good cook, but that...
Leave this kitchen. Please don't burn it down. Fucking gremlin.
Yeah.
Keep the gas down low, please. Don't worry. Look at me. Hey, look, you ignorant bitch. Look at my fucking eyes when I'm talking to you. The sugar, the butter, then the eggs and the flour. What's wrong? Come and say goodbye. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Come here. Yeah.
And hang your heads in shame because you absolutely suck. Piss off. Embarrassing.
Yeah, I think they became better cooks after that, actually. Sometimes it's the motivation that you need to do better in life. So, to all the soft-skinned people out there, You never know until you get talked to like this that this will actually make you a little bit tougher. And that's just what it is. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but yeah. It was a little hard on the kids, but they'll be okay. They'll be okay. They'll make it, they'll live. All right, so we got the good God. So we got this video here. This says, oh, let me pull up on the screen so you can read what it says. This one says Rosa Parks in 1955. Good Lord. I think we see where this is headed. See what we got.
Back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move.
Damn you, internet. Oh my goodness.
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
What is wrong with people, boy? People are savages out here. What is wrong with people, boy? They'll take anything and put the right words across the top of it, and then when you see it with your kids or in real life, you will never see it the same. You'll be like, oh God, this isn't right. This isn't right. Ah, boy. Way to go, internet. Way to go, internet. Good job. Good freaking job. All right, so next video that we got up here for you is... I'm sorry, I should laugh at that so hard, but that's too funny. All right, so we have somebody who created an invention. So this, I don't know, kid, young man, young adult, whatever you want to call them, they're creating an invention. So let's see what this invention is. Here we go. So he's creating an invention. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is and pull that down like that. All right, here we go. So let's see what he creates. Here we go.
I created this personalized air filter for people that really care about the air that they breathe. At the top here are two plugs that go into your nose that filter the air coming in. Breaths of fresh air. In the future, with one purchase of one of these air filters, comes a free armband that says, I'm the solution. As in, I'm the solution to pollution. Is there a problem right now? I created this personalized air filter for people that really care about the air that they breathe. At the top here are two plugs that go into your nose that filter the air coming in. Breaths of fresh air. In the future, with one purchase of one of these air filters, comes a free armband that says, I'm the solution. As in, I'm the solution to pollution. Is there a problem?
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. I really thought he had a damn air filter in his nose. I was really intrigued. I was like, huh. I wonder what kind of...
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Shut up!
This guy. This guy.
Problem right now? I created this...
Yeah, Buddy created a air filter, is what he calls it. And yeah, that's what it is. All right, so we got this next video that we got up here for you. This is... Damn, why are you so close? Back the hell up. Jesus. Actually, you know what? I think that's fine. Let me see. If it's not fine, I'll fix it. I know it's not fine. Actually, it is. You can see exactly what I can see. I wish they all looked like this. All right, so here we go. So anyway, we got this young lady here. I believe it looks like she's at the dentist or orthodontist, whatever you want to call it. And I'm assuming she's probably good. She is under either laughing gas or anesthetics. Anesthesia. She's under anesthesia. I think that's the correct word. Anesthesia, anesthetics, anesthesia. One of those words. You know what I'm trying to say. She's under drugs. This is drugs. She's under that, right? And let's see what she has to say. Because she's gonna be feeling really lovely. Let's hear what she's talking about. Here we go.
Get you back in right away.
When can I smoke weed again?
Sophia, stop.
So that's actually a good question. If you can, what I don't want you to get is a dry socket.
Yeah.
I
Those are
just
painful. It's not an
want to
infection.
smoke.
And it'll
Can I take edibles?
better than smoking.
Okay.
That's
You need to
lit.
try to avoid smoking for about a week.
Oh, wait. What about vaping, though?
Anything that's gonna cause any sucking.
Jesus Christ. I can't so big. Ew.
Sophia!
Oh.
Jesus. Shut up. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all this on YouTube. Go, all of this when we get in the car. Oh, don't turn into a crier. You're not depressed.
I can't so big, Mom.
Look what I saw. Please stop.
God.
Please stop.
I will here.
Get you back in right away.
When can I
She
smoke?
said, "Oh my God, I can't." She can't. She said she can't get on her knees and do her job anymore. Oh, poor thing. For a whole week, he said for 1 week, she can't pull it out of her mouth for 1 week. Boy, she's gonna go through hell.
Weed again.
Sophia, stop.
So that's actually a good question. If you can, what I don't want you to get is a dry socket.
Wait, I got an idea. I have an idea. I think this will be a good way to check it out. Let's see if this works.
I
Those are
just
painful. It's not an
want to
infection.
smoke. Can I take edibles?
Better than smoking.
That's
You need to
lit.
try to avoid smoking for about a week.
Oh, wait. What about vaping, though?
Anything that's gonna cause any sucking.
Jesus Christ. I can't so big. Ew.
Sophia! Jesus. Shut up. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all this on YouTube. Go, all of this when we get in the car. Oh, don't turn into a crier. You're not depressed.
I can't so big, Mom.
Look what I saw. Please
Oh
stop.
my
Please stop.
I will here. When can I smoke weed?
Oh, poor thing.
Shut up, bitch!
It's gonna be okay. You'll be all right.
Oh my God.
But at least you know how she truly feels. Whatever that anesthesia is, we need to use that instead of lie detectors. Because clearly, I mean, those are her real thoughts. I mean, good Lord.
I said, goddamn.
Oh,
Goddamn.
man. Right now, she has 2 galls in her mouth, and the only thing she could think about right now is
Fucking.
that's about it. That's all she can think about. But at the end of the day, Mr. Child, tell her what it is.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
She's still here. She's okay. She will be A-okay, ladies and gentlemen. She will be A-okay. I mean, she'll be fine. And the fact that her mom put that all over YouTube or whatever social media platform she did, that's terrible. That is terrible. Oh.
Okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Yeah. I don't even know why her mom put that all over the internet. Because you can't, live that down. That's up there for good. For people like me to put on that show. Oh, man. Being under that anesthesia. I hope I'm saying the right word. Anesthesia. I feel like I'm saying it right or wrong. I don't know. But being under that stuff, man, I don't think I've ever been under that heavy to where it's got me spilling out truth serum. Hopefully it never happens because yeah, man, that sucks. And nowadays people record you, and her own mom put that up, man. Own mom put that up on YouTube or the internet. Poor thing. For one whole week, she can't smoke or suck anything. It's a sad, sad, sad world. But she's gonna be okay, y'all. She's gonna be okay. She'll be smoking and sucking in no time. Good for her though. She'll be all right. All right. So next thing we got here is, oh, all right. We're in the next segment of the show. All right. Let's go ahead and change banners real quick. Well, bam, bam, and I hope I've changed the banners on the other portion of the show. Let's see here. Did I change the banner? I didn't. I had it on fitness the whole time. Shame on me. All right. So anyway, let me go back. We're going to talk about the economy and things that have been happening. So things have been happening the past week or so. If you don't know, the stock market took a huge dump last week. Earlier this week, at the beginning of the month, we had some stock market stuff go down. And this gentleman is going to explain his I guess synopsis or his outlook or his take on what happened with the stock market and where we're headed, what he believes, and the way it's looking. And we're just going to let him speak on what he sees and what the stock market looked like on this day and how everything's going to pan out. So let's let this gentleman cook. We got him up on a screen. All right, I'm turning the volume up. And let me just refresh it so he can go. I don't want it to mess up. Here we go.
We are so beyond fucked. Here comes World War III. And even if you're not invested in the stock market or the economy, you need to watch this. So what you're looking at here is a picture of all the stocks on Friday, August 2nd. You notice anything? You know, just everything being red, except for T-Mobile. T-Mobile did pretty good. Oh yeah, but it's gotten way worse over the weekend. I'm recording this on Monday morning, but we have Nvidia, one of the best stocks in the entire world, down 11% this morning. Taiwan is having their worst day of the stock market in 57 years. Japan's stock market is having their worst day since 1987. Intel is down almost 10% over the last 5 days. Even the fucking CEO of Intel is tweeting prayers. On top of that, crypto saw an even crazier crash yesterday. In 5 minutes, Ethereum was down 21% and Bitcoin was down 11%. And in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is down 17% and Ethereum is down 23%. Oh, but it gets better. The best stock trader to ever live, Warren Buffett, knows something that we don't. Because his company, Berkshire Hathaway, has dumped more shares this quarter than they have in their entire history. And the amount of cash they have, meaning that's not invested in stocks, is at an all-time high. $277 billion, and they just sold Apple. But wait, there's still more. This is the Lockheed Martin stock, and they profit off of war. Over the last 5 days, while everything else is red, they're up 5%. Over the last month, they're almost up 20%. And over the past 6 months, they've been up 30%. So with this stock going up, and this lizard person selling almost every stock he owns, I would imagine that we are fucked.
Oh man, sir, thank you for that that take on what you see happening. So we appreciate you. As he said though, so Warren Buffett's stock, Berkshire Hathaway, said they got a cash position. They sold a bunch of stocks or whatever. Now they have a cash position. They sold more in 1 quarter than they have the entire lifespan of the business. They got $277 billion in cash put aside for a reason. Man, if that don't tell you something, I don't know what does. They took out more in 1 quarter than they have their entire time they've been into business. And then that one stock, I forgot the name of it, but it's a war stock where they, I guess you said fund wars or profit off of wars. They're up. They're up 20% in 1 month, and over the past 6 months, up 30%. That should tell you everything you need to know. If all of these, and he said Berkshire, I think it was Warren Buffett or whatever. He said he sold all of his Apple stock, all of it. So I mean, that should tell you what's about to happen and what's going on. That should give you a general idea, because if you see rich people moving into a cash position, as you all know, and a lot of young people may not understand this concept, but cash is king. And I know a lot of y'all don't use cash. I know a lot of people don't use cash anymore, but they have a cash position right now. And that's what they're sitting on, because they know that they're about to be able to use that cash to propel themselves forward in a asset buying frenzy. They see it coming. They know it's about to go. But if that didn't help you understand exactly what's going on, we have another gentleman here that's going to give you another point of view, and he's going to explain the history charts of what's been going on with the economy over the past, I don't know, 25, 30 years. So go ahead and put him up on screen, and we're going to let this gentleman cook. He says, breaking news, the global economy is collapsing. Here we go.
If you live on planet Earth, this is going to be a very important video for you to understand. This is the volatility index. This gauges how risky the economy is and how much of a potential there is for collapse. It's up 122% in the last day and a half. It's above levels we haven't seen since COVID. Right here, this is 2020 when we found out COVID was happening and the economy was going to be just completely shut down. Now it just spiked to 52. This is a massive indicator. This tells the world that we are on the brink of a collapse and the global economies are crashing right now. Japan's stock market's down 12%. Europe's is down massively. The futures market for the United States is down massively. And we go even further with this. This is the chart going back about 20 years. If you look, this was COVID. This is where we are today. This was the 2008 financial collapse. This was the housing market crash. That one that everybody talks about how horrible, the worst ever. It wasn't even that which was COVID and was right now. That tells you the brink of what's about to happen. Do you remember COVID? This is right up there above the COVID, but below the financial collapse of 2008. This was the tech bubble. This indicated all of these major things. So buckle up. It's about to get a little wild here in the United States and across the globe.
Yeah, so if you've been preparing over these past few years or a decade or so, I mean, because it's been nothing but good. It's been nothing but good times these past few years. Everything's been going up and up and up and up and up and up and up, just like the Great Depression. You ever read the Great Depression? Because the Depression happened in like 1928 or 1930, around that time. The Roaring Twenties is what they called it back in the day. If you don't know, read about the Roaring Twenties, where they thought the party would never end. Put the money in the stock, and you're just gonna make money. You can't lose. Just put money in it. It's gonna go up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and then until it didn't, until it crashed, and then you fell into the Great Depression. And the only thing that took us out of a Great Depression was what? World War II. That's what got us out of the Great Depression. And that was in what, 1940 something, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. World War II. When was World War II? Let me pull it up real quick. When was World War II? Goggle, tell me when was, and of course he can hear me talking, so it pulls up 1939. I was right there, right on the cusp of it. So yeah, the World War II is what is what ended the Great Depression, because of all the jobs and stuff that it had put out. This time around, though, I don't know how that's going to work out, because if you have a depression, I don't understand how World War III, if it breaks out, in my personal opinion, we've been in World War III for some decades. It's just an economic war as opposed to a world war, but that's my opinion. It's neither here nor there. But however, World War III, if it breaks out, I don't see how we're going to get out of a depression with World War III, allegedly, because of the simple fact that AI is now something that's taking on a bunch of jobs. You see Amazon laying off people with AI, and AI robots is doing warehouse work, and BMW is using AI to make their cars. AI is doing transports for the transportation industry, as far as dropping off goods and supplies and stuff. So this one's gonna be a serious ordeal, because I can't see how this one will play out. I mean, nobody can see the future. Nobody understands what's gonna happen. But if you go off of history and you try to put history with what happens today, if World War II got us out of a Great Depression because of all the jobs, because wars cost money, you got to fund wars, and with wars come, the country needs people to work on jobs that are going to help with things that are needed in war and stuff like that. I don't see what's gonna help, what jobs are gonna open up to help with the war, and the jobs that do open up, it's not gonna require a lot of people to work. It's gonna require people to be able to basically program the AI to do work. Because now, if you're gonna go to war, it's gonna be just drones. How many people does it take to fix a drone? Hell, what if an AI can fix a drone? You know what I mean? So I don't understand. I don't see how this is gonna pan out. How it's gonna go too well. I just don't see it. So that's why you got to wake up every day, grind, get your body right, get your mind right. And if you've been in a if you've been sitting back like a hermit, chilling and minding your own business while everybody else has been out here partying and living their best life, you're in a better position. If you're in a cash position, like, you're in a good position to sit back and you know, get ready to capitalize off of what's about to happen. If you're up now and you're relaxing, you're going to be up here pretty soon in what's going on, because not everybody is in an up position, you know. Not everybody is in a up position. And I'm going to show you in a little bit how people are managing their finances. So we're going to take a look at different people who manage their finances. It's going to be a really interesting watch to see. It really, really is. So with that being said, we're going into times where we don't understand how things are going to pan out. And that's probably been the ordeal for the previous decades when situations like this arose. But this time we're in a 100-year cycle. You got different cycles. You got the 7 to 10-year cycle. You got 50-year, and you got the 100-year cycle. We're at 100. We're right at the 100 because the Great Depression happened in 1930, or 2030 is around the corner, 100 years. And that's usually the big cycles that happen. It's the big cycles that come and go, the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs. So we're going to see how this pans out, man. We're going to see. It's going to be it's going to be a wild one for sure. It's going to be wild. And just hopefully that you just have that ambition, that drive, that purpose, that motivation, that determination in you to keep pushing forth and keep fighting. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a whole lot of grit. It's going to take a whole lot of grind. It's going to take a whole lot of digging deep. And it's going to take a lot of, more importantly, it's going to take a lot of sacrifices. And that's what a lot of people seem like that they don't want to make. They don't want to make the sacrifice to make things better in life. Yes. So with that being said, and as you've noticed, these different videos that I just put out. The first video, he spoke about the crash that just happened on August 2nd. We're in August 9th. So he's talking about the crash that happened August 2nd. This guy, last video I just showed, was posted about 3 or 4 days ago. Now, the next video I'm going to show you is about from the same guy. This video was posted maybe 24 hours ago. So he has a little bit of an update on what's going on. And let me get him pulled up on the screen. God dang it. Where did he go? I lost him. Oh, here he goes. Okay, cool. So now this video that he has right now, he's going to talk about the credit card news. There's credit card delinquencies in debt that point to tough times ahead. So let's pull him up on the screen and let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna refresh him to make sure. And if you want to see who he is, his name is JD Chambers. He's on TikTok. And this video was from 18 hours ago at this point. So breaking news, credit card delinquency highest level in 12 years. So if we're in 2024, credit card delinquencies at the highest 12 years ago. So that's 2012. So credit card delinquencies are high in 2012. During that time, excuse me, during that time, we were coming out of the 08, 07, 08, 09 housing market crash. So kind of give an idea of what was going on back in that time as to why credit card debt was so high and delinquencies were so high. So here we go. Let's go ahead and let him talk, let him cook, and let's see him explain why credit card delinquencies are at its highest. Here we go.
Well, in another blow to the economy, you have the credit card delinquencies rising to the highest rate in the last 12 years. Not only that, the credit card debt levels have also hit an all-time high. What does that mean? That means that there's more debt in credit cards than there's ever been, and now the level of people that are delinquent is as high as it's been in the last 12 years, dating back to almost the bottom turn in the economy from the 2008 recession. Now, the delinquency rate is 11%, 10.93%. So basically 11% of people are more than 90 days behind on their credit card payment. The Wall Street Journal went on to say that the tally comes amid concerns of an economic downturn triggered by modestly rising unemployment as soaring costs of food, housing, and auto rates continue to drain households' budgets, and that up to 60% of people surveyed said that they spent most of their groceries on their credit card. Now, when people in my other videos say, oh, well, the stock market crashed, that doesn't affect me. Well, this is how it could affect you, because as the stock market crashes, a lot of people call for the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates. That stimulates people borrowing money. But it stimulates them borrowing money because the Fed lowers interest rate. Happens, banks lower interest rates as well. Right now, the credit card average interest rate is over 24%. If the Fed were to drop rates, they said it would incentivize credit card companies to also lower that rate back down to maybe 23, 22, and that gives a lot of relief to people that are struggling or behind on those payments. And so you see, this is how those things are all interrelated.
Jesus, credit card interest rates average is 24%. Golly, credit card average interest rates is at 24%, and most people are putting their credit cards on groceries. Yikes. That's a... ugh. That's not looking too shabby, y'all. That's not looking great at all. That's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a tough patch that we're headed into. It's not looking good. That ain't looking good at all, especially if it's the highest it's ever been in 12 years. And the 100-year cycle is around 2030. So it's only going to keep getting tougher, and especially when we're in a election year now too, man. So things have to get worse before they get better. And like I was saying earlier, not earlier, but like I was saying last time, with that one video that I showed up with, allegedly, they had that migrant that left their receipt behind. Again, you can take it with a grain of salt. You don't know if it's true or not, but it was something to be discussed if it is. They showed that their EBT card had $13,000 on it, and their cash value that they could use from that card was over $4,000. So if that's what migrants are getting allegedly, if that's true, that's not gonna last forever. Always despise a free lunch, and that is not gonna be a good recipe for what's to come if that's what's happening. Because where's that money coming from? I showed you how they create money. You know what I mean? I showed you how they create money, and then anytime they cut on that money printer or they create money out of thin air, that's going to devalue the currency, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse over time. And if people are putting groceries on credit cards, and credit cards are at average 24%, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. And speaking of putting things on credit cards, this next couple that we have up here for you, why does that keep popping up? What's going on my screen? And if that isn't bad enough, we're going to show you a couple who put stuff on credit cards. And where'd he go? You don't have that. All right, so here we go. So we got this gentleman here. Excuse me. He's going to speak to a couple. You've probably seen this guy before. I think his show is based out of Austin. So he's going to speak on a couple who they get into credit card debt. They say they have to get into credit card debt to get ahead. And let's see how they explain the reasons of what they put on a credit card. You've probably seen this guy before. He's very interesting. He speaks finance to people. He goes over people's debt. And just listen to the plan that they have. Here we go.
Into credit card debt to get ahead? Is that what I am being told right now?
To own it.
Yes. Oh. Is this what you think the average home buyer does? Is
the average person has debt.
Has debt, but you think they go into credit card debt for the house? To finish a house?
What's the difference between that and a building mortgage?
So if you're talking about, so you can do some kind of loans, right? You can do some kind of loans where there's a house that is valued at $200,000, but it's really out of date. So if it was completely up to date based on comps around it, it could be worth $500,000. What did I say? It was worth $200,000. $200,000 in its current condition could be worth $500,000. But if you put $100,000 of work into it, meaning you spent $300,000, it would be worth that $500,000. So you could get a mortgage of that or you could get essentially a mortgage of that $300,000. Some of it would be a renovation loan, but it would be all put up into the mortgage after it's done, meaning that you owed that $300,000 on now what is worth and appraised at a $500,000 house.
Okay.
You put this on a credit card. That is different. What's the difference? Those are usually assessed at just normal mortgage rates.
They put that house on a credit card. Oh my goodness. They put it on a credit card. So they went into debt, and then on top of the debt, they doubled down on the debt by putting the debt on a credit card debt. And the last guy said that the average credit card interest in Cruise is at 24%. So not only did they get a mortgage, either they're building a house or they got a mortgage, but your mortgage in itself has interest, and then they put the interest on interest.
Say 8% right now. This card and credit cards are usually, buddy, some of this is at 0% that's going to end in a couple months. Some of it is at 30%. And in a couple months, it's going to be at 30%. 30% versus 8%. There is a gap there. People do not have to go into 30% debt to get ahead. In fact, it is not going to get you ahead. Why? Because most of any investment, real estate, it's going to go up 4% a year on average. Say you collect rent, say you even get the best cash flowing property, maybe 12% cash on cash return, include the increase in mortgage, let's say, or in value, let's say you're getting at the best 16% a year. Still, that's half the interest rate that's on here. So you're not getting ahead. You're getting the bank ahead. You're not helping yourself. There is good leverage. There is good leverage. And what is good leverage? Things that you can easily afford in your minimum monthly payments. Things that have 20% down payment on like a mortgage. Things that have low rates that you're beating that interest rate in other investment opportunities. You're not beating this in other investment opportunities. 30%. Name me an investment that on.
Yeah, they're cooked all the way. They're cooked because they doubled. I can't even say they doubled it. I can just say that they. What's the best way to explain it? Is they didn't. I mean, they put their debt on another instrument that improves debt. But the instrument that improves debt is by like 3 or 4 times the amount that I can't even explain it. I gotta let him keep going.
Average gets you higher than 30%.
None.
Okay, so no, your logic is completely flawed, guys. No one, to my knowledge, maybe I'm just dumb. Call me out. But no one to my knowledge has ever said you need to go into credit card debt to get ahead. I've never heard that once in my life. Not once. Well, and I've read a lot of the finance books.
Once the house is finished, the value of the house goes up along with it. You haven't even talked about appraisal.
You said you would sell it for lower.
No, that's when you have to sell it after you paid it off. But you can get a loan out of it.
Oh, that's even worse.
I don't think he understands because it's like the value of the house is going to go up. I mean, allegedly. And if you get a mortgage, if you get a mortgage on a home at, it doesn't even matter what the interest rate is. Like right now the interest rate is what, 5.5%. So even if you get a mortgage on a home, automatically you're paying double for the home, if not damn near double, right? So if you get a $300,000 home, you're probably gonna, over the lifespan of the home, if you pay that home off on a 30-year mortgage, you're probably paying $500,000 to $600,000 on that home. So you're practically doubling the price you're paying on a home. That's not including maintenance over the lifespan of the home. You know, like if you had to get new shingles for the roof, or all of the maintenance costs for, you know, appliances, HOA fees. If you didn't put 20% down, so then you have to you have to pay a insurance on your mortgage. So that's a mortgage insurance premium that you're paying on top of your mortgage. So if you don't put 20% down, you have to pay an insurance premium on your mortgage. So therefore, you're already paying a premium on your mortgage payment for not putting 20% down, plus all the maintenance costs that comes with that, HOA fees and everything else. Then on top of that, you're going into credit card debt, which your credit card is at 30% interest. And then you're saying that when you pay it off, if you ever pay it off, that you're going to sell the home for a profit. I can't fathom what they're thinking. I can't fathom it, because even when you pay the house off, you've already paid it twice over, but plus you put it on a credit card that's 30% interest. You just paid this house. Even if you pay the house off, you bought that house 4 times. So you spent $1.2 million on a $300,000 home, and that's not counting anything else. That's not counting nothing else. It's not counting no maintenance or anything. That's not counting zero maintenance, zero HOA fees, zero.
Worse, because then you're over leveraging yourself. Then you're getting a loan that's higher than what you could sell it for.
You get a property and a house mortgage after, because the house is already there. You go refinance.
But if you sell the house, you would still lose on the house.
No, the house stays there.
But if you sold it, you would still lose on it.
Yes.
Okay, that's also not an investment, because you just lost money. Guys, what are we doing? What are we talking about? I understand.
You refinance, it means you start over. Because if you're gonna refinance, you start from day one. So if you were 20 years in on a 30-year mortgage and you decide to refinance at a lower rate, you start over. Yeah, you have lower payments, but you start over at day one, year one. So now, if you 20 years in, you refinance at 20 years, you go for another 30-year mortgage. Now you're going to end up paying 50 years. Man.
And what you're talking about in getting a collective mortgage on the loan on the property and the house itself. But if we're putting money at 30%, which you're already losing 30% on this in a couple months, so there's that. Plus, you're also losing value. It's only worth what you're able to sell it for. And if you're selling the house at a loss, like, then let's add another 10% on this. This may as well be 40% interest. Like,
yeah,
you're making other people money right now. Just a reminder, we couldn't afford this in the first place because we had to consolidate our debts in order to get a minimum monthly payment in a better place that we could afford. But in reality, we also made it worse for ourselves long term because we put it in an interest rate. You guys are so newly married, and you've gotten yourself into a situation that's beyond more dangerous than you could ever know. Where did we learn that you need to get credit card debt to get ahead? I need to know this. Because you both agree on this.
I just thought that's the path forward.
Where did you learn that from, though?
I just saw the path. I saw that's how to. I could
acquire things.
I saw that I could pull it off like that. If I.
Oh my goodness. I learned this lesson, and thank God I learned this lesson on something that was not this expensive. I learned this. I'm gonna tell you a story on how I'm gonna go back to the video. I'm gonna share my little story. So I learned this lesson. I had bought I'm just gonna call it an item. I don't want to say what it was, but I bought an item. It was my personal birthday gift to myself one year. Bought an item. I could have bought it flat out, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on a credit card. So I did. The item was, how much was the item? I'm gonna ballpark it, give or take. It was around $1,500. It was around $1,500, right? I put it on a credit card, and this credit card, I didn't know what the APR was on this credit card. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what the interest rate was, the annual percentage rate was on this particular credit card. Put it on there, it's like $1,500, right? And I was making the minimum payments on the item. And I remember I was making these minimum payments for like a year. I remember like a year went by, and oh, what's up, Misfits? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for tapping in. And I remember I was making these payments on this item that I had for about a year, a little bit over a year. And finally I called them one day and I said, hey, how much do I owe on this item that I had purchased? You know, like, how much do I owe? Because I've been making payments on them. And lady tells me, she's like, yeah, you've been making. I said, yeah, so like, how much left do I owe on it? She was like, you owe like $1,200. I said, no, not how much the item was. Like, how much like left do I owe on the item? She's like, well, you've been making the minimum payments. I was like, yeah. So yeah, you still owe like $1,200. I was like, $1,200? She's like, yeah. I was like, but I've been making payments. She's like, well, your interest on it, it was like 18% interest, but I was making minimum payments, but the interest amount was like 18% on that credit card. So she was like, so you're paying majority of interest every single time you make the minimum payments. And I was like, so this whole time I've been paying on this item, I've been paying that much on interest that I barely even, that I barely been tapping into the principal amount. She's like, yeah, because it's at 18%. We can get it lower. I said, you know what? No, don't lower it. I'm going to pay this thing off in like the next 1 or 2 weeks. I paid it off 100% completely. I cut that card off and I said, I will never again do that ever in my life. That item I literally paid double for, maybe more on that item. And I learned that that moment, I was like, the entire time I was paying minimum payments, I thought I was bringing the price down. I wasn't doing shit. So I'm using that analogy on a $1,500 give or take item that I was paying minimum payments on for a year. I barely tapped into it. After a year, I was barely touching anything on it. Could you imagine? And now, like I said, my rate on that was like 18%. Oh, that's just god awful. And let's ballpark that, give or take. I would say take more than give or take. But if that was my scenario, if that was my outcome, take that scenario on a $1,500 item. Could you imagine 30% credit card rate on a house? On a house. And that's on a credit card. On top of the mortgage. You're never gonna pay that off. Ever. And he's speaking on refinance. He even said, then you're gonna refinance it. I'm like, buddy, you're paying millions and millions. You're gonna be paying millions on a, let's say the home is let's say the home is 200 to 300,000. You're paying millions. You're gonna be paying millions of dollars for that home over the lifetime of that loan. You're never gonna get out of debt on that home. And it's on a credit card. On top of that, so you might as, so then when you do, let's say you pay it off, and you even said that you're gonna sell it for a potential loss, and you look at that loss as a gain, something. It's a wrap, dude. It's a wrap. Like, you're never gonna get ahead. You're just, I don't know. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. I did a $1,500 item, paid the minimum payments for a year, and your percentage rate was like 18%. And I asked the lady how much I owed, and she was like, you're still at like $1,200. And I was like, how? She said, your APR. And I was like, because my APR is that, so the minimum payments, I've only tapped into like 2. She was like, yeah. So could you imagine that on a house? And they're doing 30% on a credit card with a house. Let's go back. They're not finished. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of it.
If I couldn't get a mortgage to build a house, I decided to use my credit cards to build the house.
There it is. I'm gonna let him say it again.
Where did you hear it from?
I'll pull it off like that.
To acquire
I
things.
saw that I could pull it off like that. If I couldn't get a mortgage to build a house, I decided to use my credit cards to build.
If I couldn't get a low mortgage to build a house, he decides to put that on a credit card. That's not a good idea at all. I mean, it'll get you in the house. I give you that. It'll get you in the house, but that's it. You're never getting out of that house. And if you do get out of the house, you're going to lose it.
The house.
Where did you hear it from?
One more time.
Decided to. If I couldn't get. I saw that I could pull it off like that. If I couldn't get a mortgage to build a house, I decided to use my credit cards to build the house.
Where did you hear it from?
I didn't
Just
hear it from
things,
anywhere.
just things I've seen or like experiences. Like
what?
So like if, I mean, no one in specific, just living.
Great example.
So basically, I kind of came to that conclusion because if you need something expensive, it's very hard to just have that money laying around to go and buy it. Something you need,
Like what?
like a house or something.
Okay,
you
a house.
got to
Mortgage.
get a loan.
Sure.
out of it.
Yeah, use 30% credit card. We're talking about an 8% mortgage.
So the problem is because it's on a credit card, not because it's the actual house.
Yeah, I don't. There's not many. Even Dave Ramsey, who's the most anti-debt person, is like get a 15-year mortgage. You know, like he's even talking about it. He talks about paying it off early, which makes absolutely no sense, but that's okay.
I took it as just debt in general. I didn't think it mattered like where.
Whew, man, that's rough. They built. Let me just say this. So they were building a house and they put the debt on building a house on a credit card, which is at 30%. Instead of getting a mortgage, they couldn't get a mortgage. They didn't qualify for a mortgage, so they put the debt on a credit card. Now, understand this. If you're going to make a dumb financial mistake like that, nobody's going to stop you. The only person who's going to stop you is a bank. Somehow they were able to put they were able to build a home and put the debt on a credit card. I don't know how they were able to do that. Somehow, I guess the builder allowed it as opposed to going to the bank and getting a mortgage. And the mortgage would be like an 8% on the mortgage. I guess they went to a builder and had a house built and they were to put that debt on a credit card and they let them do it. If you're going to make a dumb financial decision like that, just understand that they're not going to stop you from making a dumb mistake because they know however much money you put into this home for the lifespan that you're in there, when you go under and they evict you, however long you were in that home, 10, 20 years, they're just going to resell it to somebody else at a higher price. So if you got into it at 200, by the time you get out of it, it's going to be 300. And they're going to just start that process over, whether it's with a bank mortgage or somebody else is going to do it with a credit card. Understand nobody's going to stop you from making a dumb financial decision. And I hate to use the word dumb because they just simply didn't know. When he asked the question, where'd you hear that from? They didn't understand. I don't want to sit there and look like I'm calling these people dumb. What I'm saying is they're not going to stop you from making an ignorant financial decision. So I guess they went to the builder to put the loan on a credit card. As long as they get their money, it's like, hey, you got the keys. Here you go. You're in. I don't know how they did it. That's what I don't understand, how they were able to even pull it off. Because if they couldn't get it with a mortgage, they did it with a credit card. So I don't even know why. But man, 30%. Whew. That's rough. That's rough. That is so rough, man. So I'll say all that to say this is that I say I'm offline. Okay, no, I'm not. I'll say all that to say this. Like, we were just looking at videos previously. I'm gonna go back to these videos. I'm not gonna play them, but you got. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go to the next person. Here, let's go to the next one. So where is it? Is it this one? No, not that one. Okay, so we just did this one. We're gonna go to this one. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it all up at the end. So we got this girl here. She's talking about concert math. I've never heard of concert math before, but she's gonna explain concert math. And we're gonna read the comments after she explains something called concert math. So let's go ahead and let her cook. Let her go.
Heard of girl math, but have you ever heard of concert math? Please entertain me for a second. Starting off with merch. Wouldn't buy a $150 hoodie in real life, but if it's a concert merch item, it's cheaper. Inside a concert venue, money does not hold the equal amount of value that it does outside of the venue. A $60 white basic t-shirt with the artist's tour name and name on it, justifiable. Makes sense. Honestly, that's a steal. And if you paid in cash, it's free. Number 2, if you buy a ticket a year in advance to the show, it's basically free. Especially if the ticket is under $365. Because look, that's basically $1 a day, and $1 a day is literally nothing. It's free. And you thought about it way in advance, so future you deserves the tickets. Speaking of all the money you're saving though, if you fly to a show in a different state or country and you save money on the ticket, your flight is free because you're saving money on the ticket, which is then going to your flight. So your flight is free. So now not only are you getting an amazing concert, but you're getting a flight plus however much fun you have in that other country for free. It's free. Lastly, and this one makes the most sense to me, if an artist brings out an other artist, you get a 2-in-1, making the concert ticket more valuable. So say you're seeing Drake and he brings out J. Cole, you just went to a J. Cole and Drake concert for $5,000. That sounds amazing. Congratulations on all your financial success. 2-in-1.
Wow. All right. So you heard what she said. Just going to slide down and read the comment section and let's see what other people think. Let's see. Somebody here said, I agree 100%. Somebody said $1 a day with the crazy face on it. I said, I thrifted a Billy shirt for $20 this year and I'm so glad I did. Yeah, good job. Somebody said, you persuaded me on all points. Somebody else said correct. Somebody said, why do girls think like this though? No wonder so many are broke and need men to pay for your food. Exactly. So she convinced herself that that works. I mean, you paid $5,000 for a Drake ticket and you saw J. Cole, so that was worth it because you got a 2-in-1 concert. I'm not understanding. So we're gonna go to another one. I'm gonna move right on to the next one. We have another one who says that what I spent in a day, Delulu Girl Math Edition. And I'm doing all these to lead up to a point because we just saw how a couple who newly got married, how they got into a home, but they put it on a credit card for 30%. Somebody else explained what concert math is on how buying a $150 shirt at the store is stupid, but a $150 shirt at a concert is justifiable because it makes sense. And then because that you went and flew to a concert venue and you got a 2-in-1 deal and saw Drake and J. Cole at the same time, it's justifiable that what you just spent your money on was practically free because of all the fun that you had. I don't see where free is in there at all, but you're going to understand what she explains when it comes to free. So let's go ahead and play this one and let's see what she says. Here we go. Girl
What I
Math
spend
Edition.
in a day, but make it Delulu Girl Math Edition. Let's go. You'll told my ass to work with my broken umbrella. My office parking is $30, but I parked farther away, which was $16, so I think that means I made $14. Coffee was $5.60, but my Starbucks app had money on it, so that means free. When things are trending, I think we're going to be in a net positive today.
Here's Girl Math at its finest. I had to get a new beauty blender, which was $27, and then I picked up the travel size of the Tower 28 spray. I was going to get the full size, meaning I saved $21 on this purchase. That makes my Sephora total total only $6. What a bargain. With all this saving, I thought I'd treat myself for lunch, so I picked up this salad for $15. Delish. And I met my friend for an after-work cocktail, and he treated, so I'm up another $20. When I got home, I did my at-home Pilates class, and have you seen the price of reformer Pilates lately? $50 a class. This I'm gonna say is $1 with my subscription, so I made $49 with this. So I did a little unboxing. Lionheart the Label so generously gifted me these 2 scrunchies. They are 100% silk and so stunning. And look at that, it's time for dinner. What do we have? A gift card. What does a gift card mean? Cha-ching. Total was like $33, so that means I'm up $33. According to Girl Math, I made $100.60.
I said, God damn. God damn.
Okay, so here we go. Comment section says, we love girl math. We love the Lulu girl math. The girls that get it, get it. Elf blender half the price and it's good. Wow. Teach me your ways. You pay to park at work? Yeah, I agree. That's anywhere. If you load money onto the Green P app, it means parking is also free. If you load money onto the Green P app, it means parking is free. LOL, I love this. You're smart, accurate. Just started at home Pilates. I would love to see it work out. Okay, but honestly, this checks out. Beauty sponges at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. LMAO, I love you. Haha, this is amazing. She's a finance girly. Look at all those positive investments. You forgot to add the value of the gifted products. I don't know what that says. Burgers plus, most importantly, pickles are superior. $27 for a beauty blender is criminal though. I get multiple Real Technique blenders off Amazon for less than that. Basically free. The math is mathing. I recognize that the office bathroom, I think we are work girlies. I approve. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. Like all these comments. So you're starting to understand here. If you look back at these other 2 videos that I had where this gentleman here was talking about everything here just went into the red recently, right? Everything on August 2nd went to the red recently. And all of the bigwigs are pulling out their money to get into financial positions with cash value. Then you had this guy who was explaining the global economy is collapsing and how we have a index that basically is mimicking right before 2020 happened, but is looking worse. And then he explained right here also that the credit card debt value is at its all-time high in 12 years. So then we had this couple over here. If you remember these 2. Where is it? Where are they at? Let me show a picture of them. Where are we at? Can we get a photo of them? Come on. So these 2 who in credit card debt, they're using a credit card to build a home, which is at 30% on a credit card. And then you have this girl here who is explaining concert math to you. We just had this girl here who explained girl math to us. And now we're going to have him go on another spree of a model who is going to explain and have a breakdown of her budget and expenses. So let's go ahead and let him cook. Here we go.
Do you budget?
Recently, yes.
What's recently?
Past few weeks.
Okay, but I have the statements. I don't think so.
Since like August.
Okay, so you're saying you're not eating out?
No, I am, but.
All right. No.
But I have budgeted. I have limited.
Have you? So on this credit card, of course, we already have a balance. We can't pay it off. Oh my goodness, we're losing interest rate. What are we going to do? We're going to go to Thundercloud Subs, Chick-fil-A, Foodie Corner, Terry's. We're getting some fucking taquitos and Whataburger and Raisin Canes and Juice Land, Chick-fil-A, Akira, and P. Terry's, Jamba Juice, DoorDash, because we need a more expensive way to eat, don't we? So we have to DoorDash. And then, oh, guess what? We have to DoorDash again. Oh, and if that wasn't enough DoorDash, we have to DoorDash again. Again, this was a card that could have been paid off.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I need you to know just how bad this is.
No, I know.
So you can address it in the future.
I need someone to tell me how to fix it.
Don't do it!
But
I need someone to tell me how to fix it. Don't do it.
I need someone to tell me how to fix it.
Don't do it!
But then, what are the options?
You make a ham and cheese sandwich.
Calories.
Oh, yeah, because Chick-fil-A has no calories.
Wow.
You should know
because
when I get a
Whataburger has no calories.
Whataburger.
P. Terry Burgers has no calories, huh? These are some of the most caloric places ever. Even Juiceland, the juice itself is like $500 500 calories for a juice.
Hey, what I get at P. Terry's, it checks out at $7, and it is a lettuce wrapped cheeseburger.
I don't know anything at P. Terry's that costs $7.
Terry's
No bread.
$23.92.
How much was it?
$23.92.
Oh,
and then
that was when
then the next time $10.96.
The 20 was when I bought food for someone else.
Okay, well, how about you like pay off a credit card instead of that?
True.
So you want to know how to? Stop doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would not be upset if you were just receptive to what I said, but you just push back. Oh, I can't grocery shop. I can't do this. I've made more than I spent on the pageant, but yet I refuse to pay it off. I mean, what am I supposed to think? I don't want to be mean.
That's probably my problem, is that I just think it's okay.
Why do you think it's okay?
I don't know. Probably because I saw it so much and I was like, they're fine. They lived.
Are they fine?
That right there.
I refuse to pay it off. I mean, what am I supposed to think? I don't want to be mean.
That's probably my problem, is that I just think it's okay.
Why do you think it's okay?
I don't know. Probably because I saw it so much and I was like, they're fine. They lived.
Are they fine? Are your parents financially fine? Are they
No.
going to be able to retire?
Well, no.
Oh.
It's like you see it coming, but you refuse to prepare for it. You see it in real time, and you're just like, nah, I'll be okay.
Okay, there you go. So you watched it, you saw it, and you said, yes, that's the life I want?
No, but I didn't know how to change it.
Have you ever tried, okay, if someone's doing something and it's going bad, maybe do the opposite? Seems like a relatively
The opposite,
easy.
yeah, it's in theory, but like actually cooking every night. Do I know how many? I don't know that much about cooking, so there's a limited number of things I can cook. So I'm like, okay, every so often I can't eat my freaking chicken anymore.
Don't want to make the sacrifice. Don't want to make the sacrifice. You just have to sit and eat shit for a while. She's like, I don't want to.
My chicken.
What are you possibly talking about?
Okay.
Luckily, we are on the second largest search platform in the world in terms of yearly searches. Congratulations, there's
And then
cooking videos.
And then you
on
make
here.
it, and then it's garbage, and then you wasted so
Make
much
it,
money.
then it's garbage.
I feel like that happens so much.
What do you
I'll
mean,
buy,
like it tastes bad?
Yeah, like I don't. For some reason, I'm a very picky eater, so I'll like make it, and either I'll mess it up, or I like genuinely just won't like it, and then I feel like I wasted more, and then I'll go out to eat. Cause I'm like, well, now I don't have dinner. So I feel like it's like things like that limit me. But I do definitely just need to break out more recipe books and just figure it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just sounds like excuses to me.
Fair.
Instead of any potential solution. Again, you saw what was wrong in the path that other people are headed to, and you know that doing the opposite would likely lead to a more positive outcome. What was our answer to that? It was excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is this one different? Because this statement is out of date a little. Is the balance of this at $500 now, like you said it was?
I mean, that's really it. It's the sacrifices. It's the sacrifices that people don't want to make. You got to make the sacrifice. I mean, the life you want is on the other side of the work that you don't want to do. That's really what it is. The success of life, the life that you want, is on the other side of the work that you don't want to do.
Wait, which one is that?
This is the Quicksilver card now.
Yeah, that's the other one. So, because I have two.
What's the balance of the Quicksilver card right now?
It has imbalance is how much you owe.
owe.
Okay, that is $450.
So with
At least it's not 500. You know, we're working. Maybe next month it'll be 400, and then the month
Is this a
after it'll be
joke to you?
it'll be 350. No, but you got
Are
to
you
work
just
there.
joking
I
around?
can't just pay off the whole bill and
You
then have
paid
nothing.
it off. There was only
Not the whole thing. No,
you did it this time. There was a balance of $54.04.
That's when it was brand new. That's when I got it. I was when I ordered it.
Are you gonna do anything? Do you even give a single
Of course I do. I don't want to be living in a shoebox.
Every potential, we haven't even gotten into solutions, but just the minor solutions I've thrown out there, you've immediately been excused, and this is not gonna happen because of this bull. Pull up your app for Quicksilver. Let me see. I mean, obviously we're doing H&M, and I like H&M, but I assume you have clothes.
I don't for pageant that are specific. Like, you check in and they say we need a white top that's this big, nothing on it. And I'm like, I don't have that.
And we don't do a want, which is doing pageant while we cannot afford it.
So you got to invest in yourself and marketing yourself.
Into a 30% interest rate balance that you're not paying off.
But I'll get it.
It's not an investment.
I'll get it.
People, do you understand why that last guy who came up here and told us that we are, where is he? Right here. Breaking news, credit card delinquencies, highest level in 12 years. Now you're starting to see why we're at a highest credit card level in 12 years. People are living off of wants. And what happened is, this is my opinion on what happened. 08, 09, housing market crash or whatever when it went down. I graduated in 06 from high school. We graduate, they give us this bullshit speech about go out there and be somebody. But we're looking at the market and everything just goes straight down, tanks, right? Now, in that time, they put all the banks, everything got bailed out. So if you ask all the like rich financial techie, or not tech, rich financial investment finance people who lived through that situation, they'll tell you they just kicked the can down the road. They put a band-aid on cancer is what they did. They bailed out all the banks and all that stuff. I mean, everything took a dive, but they propped it back up real quick. Kicked the can down the road for it to basically blow up at a later date. But during that time, when everything was, everything crashed, we went from a period from like the year 2009 or 2010 and prospered for a whole decade of nothing but prosperous living. You know what I mean? So from 2010 to 2020, what did we see go crazy? Social media took off. In that decade, social media went crazy. Real estate, fix and flips, buy houses, fix this, flip that. All these different platforms and YouTubes and everything took off during that time. And a lot of people had discretionary income. So these lifestyles that people were living, it's like you couldn't do no wrong. You couldn't lose. It's like everybody had extra money. People were going to strip clubs and OnlyFans took off, and Sugar Baby and all these different things were happening, and Ponzi schemes and all these different people going on and I'll show you how to make $100,000 in 30 days, and all these different things that people were just putting out there, telling you quick ways to get paid, quick ways to make money, fast ways to do this, fast ways to do that. So people got in this frenzy of living off of discretionary. Is it discretionary? What's the two words? Oh my God, I forget the term. But people got used to living off of fun money. Like people didn't value it. They didn't have a budget because it's like you'll make it back so quick. People got used to living off of fun money is what I'm gonna call it for right now. Nobody got the understanding of how to invest, how to live. So if you were like 15 to 25 during that time frame, or 20 to 30 during that time frame, like I was basically, you saw how easy it was to just get and make money. It was just easy. You just money was coming in from every direction. Everybody had money. Everything was going on. I mean, California was just pouring into Texas like crazy. They would sell their home and come out, pay off a home and sit on cash. Like so much was happening in that decade that now, after COVID hit, everything fell, everything bounced back up real quick, but everything is going back down again. And now we're seeing that people don't understand how to live without fun money. Nobody understands the sacrifices, the work, and the work ethic that it took to be able to just live a normal life. Like you can't live what you see on social media. You're trying to live a lifestyle that you're used to seeing, because nobody was able to see a lifestyle. From 2010 to 2020, we were given social media, and social media gave us this cheat code to see a lifestyle that everybody else is living. So it's one thing to keep up with the Joneses in your neighborhood, right? Because one thing is you want to keep up with the Joneses in your neighborhood, but you don't see them all the time. It's another thing to try to keep up with the Joneses on the internet, and you're seeing people taking trips and flying and doing this and that and living here and there and buying this and that, regardless of what's going on, but they're only showing you the best parts of the life. They're only showing you the best parts of the life. You're never seeing the bad times, the struggles, the ups and downs, smiles and frowns. You're only seeing the best of the times. And then you have young people growing up, 15 to 25, 20 to 30, and that's all they know. That's all they see. So now, when you have to live off of a budget, or you have to actually like work and have a plan, they don't have that. They're like, I still want to live the lifestyle because I see such and such doing it. I see such and such winning. I see them doing this, and it's like people can't turn that switch off. And interest rates were always at zero. Now they're going up, and nobody's ever lived a life of zero interest rates. I mean, of interest rates going up, unless you're older and you understand that concept. So you keep seeing people like living this life of like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But I want this. But I want that. I want to. And it's leading them to a path of debt slavery. So we got one more girl or one more person. We're going to put up here, one more girl, and she's going to talk, and the same guy, he's going to go over her financial breakdown as well. So let me go ahead and put it up on the screen. And let's go ahead and let them cook. Here we go.
Well, I don't count my tips because...
But it's money. It's money that you bring in, so it's money that you have. So we would contribute it to the income.
Okay.
Right?
No.
What do you mean?
What you mean?
If it's money that's coming in,
yeah, but
we can consider that.
Use it for bills.
He said, what do you mean? She said, what you mean?
But it's money. It's money that you bring in, so it's money that you have. So we would contribute it to the income.
Okay.
Right?
No.
What do you mean?
What you mean?
If right?
No.
What do you mean?
What you mean?
If it's money that's coming in,
yeah, but
we can consider that.
Use it for bills.
Shouldn't you?
No.
Why?
I use it for fun money or eating out because.
But
cash.
Spoiler alert: you're homeless. I feel like you.
You see what she said there? It's cash. So to her, it's useless. The only money that matters is money that goes on her card that she doesn't see. Cash is trash to these younger kids. They don't understand. Older generations think cash is king. Younger generations think cash is trash. It's fun money. I mean, I got it. I just use it. But if it's on my card, then it's like, oh, that's actually money I got to use for my bills. It's like, no.
I feel like we don't have money when we can't afford to put a roof over our head.
I just became homeless this January, so it's like,
Okay, I don't think we have money when we can't afford to live.
It's not money because
you just said it was spending like on fun.
Well, not fun, eating out.
Yeah.
Okay, but I live in my car.
So how'd you become homeless? What happened?
I didn't have enough.
Okay, well, I get her on that. I mean, you have to eat out if you don't have a home because you can't cook your food.
I needed for a down payment on an apartment, but I had this brilliant idea that I'm gonna get me an SUV and I'm gonna sleep out of it and stuff, and I hated it, so now I'm trying to get it.
That was her idea. She had a brilliant idea that she was going to get a SUV and intentionally sleep in her SUV. Like, that was an idea. Like, her idea was, hey, you know what? I'll just get an SUV and I'll sleep in it. That was her brilliant idea.
I have enough money for a down payment on an apartment, but I had this brilliant idea that I'm gonna get me an SUV and I'm gonna sleep out of it and stuff, and I hated it, so now I'm trying to get an apartment.
You don't make a terrible income by any means. I mean, you can't live on the luxurious side, of course, not even close, but you're grinding, you're working your ass off. If our spending was under control and our debts were under control, there would really be no reason for you to not be able to put a security deposit down in like last month if that's what they required.
Everything just happened January because I quit my.
So what were you doing before?
Truck driver.
You said you quit?
What?
Is that what I thought you started to say?
Yeah, my truck driving, I quit.
Why?
Because I hated it.
Yeah, but you need to be able to live.
But mentally, I couldn't do it, and physically.
Okay, what's better? Mentally, physically working that job, or mentally, physically living out of a car?
I thought living in a car was better.
And now we know?
It sucks.
Okay, so that job's better.
Hell no.
So being homeless is better than working that job?
Yes, I'd rather be homeless than go back over the road.
What was so bad about it?
It was over the road, and I hated it. I wanted to be local.
Well, why not? Like, search for more local shipping.
I did get a local trucking job. It was a yard driver, and then I quit that job because they were unorganized. Like, hell no. I hate them.
Go into more detail. What do you mean? You quit because they're unorganized? Well, how did that impact you? What was your day-to-day? What was your life? Why did you actually quit when you couldn't afford to live?
At the time, they didn't even train me, okay? So they just put me in there, and I got stressed out, and I started cussing at people, and then I just left.
Well, that just sounds like you just not being able to control your emotions.
Yeah, I'm angry a lot. I'm crazy.
Then she's speaking about her mental health. And then what happens? What happens? People are going to say, go to therapy. Your therapist is going to see that you got insurance. You get insurance from your therapy, and whenever you go to therapy and you have insurance, they have to diagnose you. So then now you have a money line for drugs, because they're gonna prescribe you with some drugs, and since they have to diagnose you because of your insurance, they're gonna dope you up on drugs. Now you're gonna be on legal drugs. And those legal drugs, you could be working as a doctor, a nurse, a pediatrician, a construction worker, any of these jobs where you can't technically fail the drug test because of the simple fact that you're on legal prescription drugs. So you're able to take these legal prescription drugs because of your therapist who prescribes you drugs because they had to diagnose you because of your insurance. So because of your mental health, now the spiral that you're on, you're going to be able to be given legal drugs to take because of said therapy. And the cycle continues. Man, that is just vicious. So then you look at the credit card debt that's going on, biggest in 12 years. Now that one girl, that blonde-headed chick, he should have asked her if you're in therapy. She could have been. But we're seeing all of this stuff go on, and it's like, it's a recipe for disaster, is what I'm trying to pinpoint out to you. People are putting everything on the credit card. I mean, I get it. You got to do what you got to survive. People are putting things on their credit card and not understanding how credit card works. That blonde-headed girl, she put everything on her credit card because of what she believed were investments, and then of what she wanted, and her not being able to cook and not understanding how to cook. And if she messes up her food, she's going to go out and just buy some more. And then you had the couple who put their house on a credit card. Then this girl who admitted, she says, I'm crazy. Like, I have anger issues. I'm always angry. And she's quit her job, and she had a brilliant idea to live out of her SUV. And even the dude said, you don't have bad income. You have good income. But it's wants over needs. The placing wants over needs. And these are choices people are doing intentionally. People are doing this on purpose. These aren't accidents. They're really doing this to themselves. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's sad. But what can you do? All you can do is sit back and just watch from afar. All you can do is just sit back and just watch it unravel and prepare yourself accordingly. That's all you can do. Prepare yourself accordingly. Now, with that being said, we got to segue over into the next portion of the show. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. Bam. Let's change out the banner. Oops. So here we go. Put the banner up. All right. We're going to go ahead and get the music playing for this portion of the show. And we're going to let these videos speak for themselves. Roll the footage. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, got a little Ling here doing a thing. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, we got that one in the building. Yes, sir. We got that one there. What we got next? Yes, sir. We got her. And we're going to put her on pause. We're going to slide over to the next one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man. What we got here? Okay. All right. All right. I like this one. I like this one in all black. This was nice. This one's nice. She's got some long ass fingers, I'll tell you that much. Super long fingers. Like, watch out. Hold on. Yes, sir. Run that back. One more time. What we got here? Yes, 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 yes. All right. Then we got the next one we got over here. We got we got a more traditional right here. We got a traditional one right here. All right. Hey, hello. You gonna be the stay-at-home mommy? All right. More traditional. Have the meal cooked and the kids sleep by the time we get home. Oh man. All right. Look at this one. Got the whole garb on. Shout out to her. She got the whole garb on. Yeah, buddy. What we're talking about here. Look at that. Up close and personal. What we? I don't know what that is. She shows the whole get up. Look at her. Nice little petite little thing. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and put a stop to that. And of course, you know we have to play those because if you don't know one thing about those ladies, they are all AI. None of them are real. Not one of those ladies are real. Exactly. I know. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. Not one are real. Not one of them are real because AI is a serious thing that's going on right now, and you got to be able to, use it to your benefit or it'll be used to your detriment. And we're gonna have a lady here who's gonna speak about using your AI Facebook profile. Actually, no, we're gonna take it back. First, we're gonna start off with our ex-president. Let's start off with the ex-president first. We're gonna start off with what number was he? 44, 43, 44. Mr. Obama. Let's put Obama up on the screen. Let's get him up there. All right. And, you know, very eloquently speaking, he's going to speak on AI. And he's going to speak on basically the dangers of AI and what needs to be done to regulate it. So let's let him cook.
And what is your worst nightmare situation if it's not regulated AI?
This is a powerful technology and it's coming fast. And if it kind of goes into the wild, the way social media did, without us thinking through the consequences, we could have bigger problems with AI. We will have bigger problems with AI. National security problems, job displacement problems, misinformation problems that undermine our democracy. And so, yes, we're going to have to regulate it in an intelligent way. We need to train our young people to not just be consumers of this technology, but to understand and produce and shape how this technology works. But the potential for people who are in jobs that can be done remotely to be replaced entirely by machines, I think that is something that's going to happen fairly quickly. And that means that we've got to work more creatively around the sorts of things that machines can't do. Machines can't care for each other. Machines can't, tend to somebody who's ill. They can't teach with joy a child and inspire them. And a lot of those, by the way, are traditionally women's work that is undervalued and underpaid. Part of what we're going to have to do is not just regulate the technology, but also recognize that we've got to reshape our society to lift up and reassess what is most valuable in the human experience. And a lot of it is the kinds of work that women do, often uncompensated, but that makes life worthwhile.
He did a little pandering there at the end. He had to check himself because they was gonna rip his head off. But let me give Obama a round of applause for eloquently speaking. So he did mention something that was really That was really big. He said one of the issues is that a lot of the jobs that AI is going to take over. He said, where did he say right here?
Teach with joy. They can't, tend to somebody who's ill. Tend to can't care for each other. Can't do. And the sorts of things that machines can't do. Machines can't care for each other. Machines can't, tend to somebody who's ill. They can't teach with joy a child and inspire them. And a lot of those, by the way, are traditionally women's work that is undervalued and underpaid.
He called himself right there. But what he said is that AI is going to be taking over not just those jobs, a bunch of other ones, but in this case is what he's talking about. And those jobs are going to be taken over first, usually. And if so, then they're going to get to our children. That's who's going to reach first. It's going to reach the kids. It's going to reach the children. So instead of the children being raised by the loving structure and loving care and nature of the mother, that's going to be taken over by AI.
Part of what we're going to have to do is not just regulate the technology, but also recognize that we've got to reshape our society.
Exactly. You have to reshape the society because those technologies are going to reach out and touch the kids first. It's going to grab them kids first. That's what it's going to do. That's what he's saying. These jobs were normally women's roles, and he said they were undervalued and underpaid to make sure that they didn't take his head off. But he's basically saying that AI is going to get to those roles first, and it's going to attack our society because you get the kids early. That's a wrap for the society. So now the parents are not being able to be hands-on with the kids as much. The AI is going to do that. So that's what he's trying to say. He's like, hey man, this AI is going to get a hold of the kids, so it's going to reshape our society because the roles that it's going to take over is going to basically bleed into the household. And that's with anything. You can't really do anything about it except, like I always keep saying, you can either use it to better you, or it's going to be used against you, and having a 2-parent household is going to be really, 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 really important in this time. And having a stable 2-parent household where 2 people can be on the same page and work as a team instead of competing, AI is going to come in and fulfill roles that each partner is not doing. And if the husband and wife is not able to dictate the AI to do a specific role as opposed to take over one another's role, then the structure of the family is done and society is going to be changed, hands down.
To lift up and reassess what is most valuable in the human experience. And a lot of it is the
family structure. That's the most valuable in the human experience, is the family structure. And that's what's being attacked from AI. AI is attacking the family structure, but however, it's not attacking the family structure because the family structure is a willful choice. It's a choice that we make daily. It's a conscious choice that we make. And you can't blame AI for anything. It's just a robot programmed to do what it's supposed to do. And we have this next lady here. So this lady is talking about AI using your Facebook profile to predict your future crimes. This is pretty freaking scary, I must say. Like, this is very scary. So let's go ahead and put her up on the screen. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, let me change that banner. There we go. All right, so she's going to talk about the Facebook profile and use it to predict your future crimes. So here we go. Let's let her cook.
The New York Police Department paid this company $8 million because they claim that they can predict if you're going to make a crime in the future from your Facebook profile. And they profiled all these people who live in New York.
Yeah.
What signals are you using from my Facebook to decide if I'm going to be a criminal or not? I can't post song lyrics that I like? How is your algorithm trained? How is it tested to make sure it's not biased against certain things? And honestly, is that even something we should be using AI for?
I'm 19 Keys, and this is high-level conversation.
The New York Police Department paid this company $8 million because they claim that they can predict if you're gonna make a crime in the future from your Facebook profile. And they profiled all these people who live in New York.
Yeah.
What signals are you using from my Facebook to decide if I'm gonna be a criminal or not? I can't post song lyrics that I like? How is your algorithm trained? How is it tested to make sure it's not biased against certain things? And honestly, is that even something we should be using AI for?
I'm 19 Keys, and this is high level conversation.
Yep, like I said, either you figure out how to use AI for your betterment or it's going to be used for your detriment. There's just no other way to put it. That's just how it's going to work, man. That's how it's going to work. You gotta get ahead of it. You gotta be able to use it. You have to figure it out. It's gotta be some way you know how to implement it. If you don't know how to implement it correctly into your life and use it for you and understand how to use it, it's gonna hinder you. It's there's no other way around it. I mean, that's my opinion, and that's the direction I feel like we're headed in. So, you know, and especially if she's saying that they're going to use your Facebook profile to judge your future crimes, it's like, how are you going to judge my future crimes? But I mean, that's going to control the stuff that you say, because if you say something, then they're going to be like, well, since you posted this, said this, or whatever, reposted this, then we think in the future you're probably going to do this. So there go your freedom of speech right there. And since you're using their gadgets, they can do that. Since you're using their gadgets, they can do that. So anyway, we got this next video out. And this is on a situation that happened. They're not going to show the actual... Can I play it?
And terrifying.
Okay, here we go. So they're not going to show the actual situation that happened, but it was a woman who got unalived named Sonia Massey, who got unalived by a police officer. And what this kid's going to talk about, and he seems like a young kid, he's going to talk about a discussion of an AI generated video of the of Sonia Massey's unaliving. And it's going to say there's two videos out there. You got the real one and you got the AI version one, is what he's saying. Don't know if it's true or not, but it's interesting to watch this to see what he's talking about and how this could be a situation that could be implemented later in the future. So check this out. This is really crazy. It's a really spooky situation. Let's let him cook.
When I tell y'all AI is scary and terrifying and you should be terrified of it, I'm not joking. Trigger warning before I start, I'm going to be talking about Sonia Massey's murder, and I'm going to be showing a screenshot from the body cam footage. Not anything about her actually getting shot, but before it actually happened. So if you don't want to see that, please scroll away. Scrolling on TikTok last night, came across this woman's video, and as per usual, when a black person gets brutally killed by a cop, there's going to be some white person, some white people trying to justify it, trying to excuse it, and she was one of those white people. I was very close to blocking her and then making a video instructing all of y'all to block her before her video gets big, but then I looked on her account and saw another video. This is a screenshot from the video she posted, which is a repost of somebody else's video on TikTok. This is the screenshot right before he takes a shot, and this is a screenshot right before he takes a shot in the actual body cam footage. Can you notice a difference? Video she reposted, actual body cam footage. Do y'all notice the difference in perspectives? Mind you, if you look at any reputable source, this is ABC News, they will tell you Grayson did not activate his body camera, the person who shot her, until after he fatally shot Massey. Now look at those pictures again. Body cam footage shown from the source I just pulled from. This is the perspective, and this is the screenshot for the one she reposted. And you watch the one that's been released by reputable sources, you cannot see her when she is shot by Grayson. But in this one, it looks like his body camera footage is on, and it looks like she threw, or attempted to throw, the boiling pot of water at him before he shot. I don't know how else you can explain that video she reposted unless it's AI. I mean, maybe it's edited, but I don't know where you would even start to edit something like that. The scary part is, if it is AI, it looks too real. Usually when you look at AI videos, pictures, there's certain things you can point to that's like, okay, I know this is AI. This is terrifying. People have been warning for a long time that AI is going to be used against people, especially within the criminal justice system. It's already being used as we speak. Probabilistic genotyping, predictive policing, facial recognition, and other machine-based processes. But with AI-generated video of false evidence, that's a whole new ballgame. A terrifying ballgame. Her account has already been taken down. If you see her again, block her and report her immediately. But also, this is the account that she got the video from. I need you to go find it, report it, and block it immediately.
Man, that is scary if that is true. And if that is true, then at this point, there's nothing else to do except Yeah, man. There's nothing else to do. So if that's true, and there's two different footages, one is AI generated, one is real, and you can't really tell the difference, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. It's going to be intense, man. It's going to be a rough one. I mean, these next 10 years for sure, or really these next 5 years. I'm going to say these next 5 years. 2025 to 2030, it's going to be a rough, it's going to be not a rough, I want to say rough ride, but rough probably and wild ride. It's going to be a wild ride for sure. It's going to be a wild one, man. It's going to be crazy to see how AI rolls out this time around. And this time we're going into a world using AI. And there's going to be a generation of children who lives in a world and they know nothing but AI as a part of their life. Whew. All right, so we got Mr. Musk here. Mr. Musk, he's going to talk to you about the dangers of AI and social media. So let's go ahead and pull this man up on the screen and let's let him cook. So here we go. Take it away.
Mark my words. AI is far more dangerous.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. It's me, Ella. Well, a digital version of me. Just a bit older. Amazing what technology can do these days, isn't it? All you need are a couple of pictures, like the ones you share on social media, where they can be taken and used by everybody. Maybe the beginning of a horrible future. A future where my identity can be stolen just like that. Where I can go to prison for things that I would never do. Imagine my credit score being destroyed, Dad. Or my voice copied to scam you, Mom. Mom, I'm in trouble. I need you to send me money, please. And I certainly don't want this.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically it. If you're able to take somebody's identity and swap it out with AI, then who's gonna know what you did for future crimes? Or who's gonna know if the crime that they have you on trial for in court is not you and looks like you? It's like, hey, here's the evidence. It's you. We got it. You know what I mean? And speaking of using AI to mimic other people or steal identities of the other people or fake their voice or fake videos that may or may not look like them, here's something I got for you right now. You're going to be able to tell that this is AI, but this is something that I found pretty crazy. This is pretty wild. So you have stories of previous people who have committed crimes. And what they did was they took the photo from that person who committed the crime, took the photo, and then AI generated a voice and video structure of the video of them talking with the image of the crime that they committed. I'm going to pull this up for you and show you what this looks like. So check this out. So here we go. I'm going to let her cook. Just listen to this and listen to how this plays out. Here we go.
I am Susan Lucille Wright, an American convicted murderer from Houston, Texas. In 2003, I made headlines for tying my husband, Jeff Wright, to a bed and stabbing him a total of 193 times, committing what's considered mariticide and burying his body in the backyard of our Harris County home. I pleaded self-defense in the case, claiming a history of abuse from my husband. The court nevertheless convicted me of murder in 2004, sentencing me to 20 years at the Crane Unit in Gatesville, Texas. My parole requests were denied twice, on June 12, 2014, and July 24, 2017, respectively. However, I was eventually granted parole in July 2020, and I was released from prison on December 30, 2020. I am Susan Lucille Wright, an American convicted murderer from Houston, Texas.
Yeah, so that's just a photo of her, and they took it and they generated it with AI. That's really it. So that's what you have. You have a photo of her and they AI generated. If it looks like that now, imagine what it's going to look like in 2 to 5 years. Really give it 2 to 3 years. If they can take a photo like this and do this, here, I'll put it on mute and let her talk. They can take a photo of you and just have you talk, and I wonder what her real voice sounds like. I'm kind of curious on what her real voice sounds like, and if this voice sounds like hers, so they can already take your voice. All they need is like a 20-30 second clip or less. Look at this. Look at this. And you could be deceased or whatever the case may be. This is wild. This is wild. So if you got the scenario where the last young gentleman, he was talking about that the video of Sonya Massey, there's 2 different versions, the AI version and a real version, allegedly. Then you got this part right here where you can take photos and to make AI renderings of the person talking about what they did, like, there's your case. There's your case. We have a video footage of you testifying. That's not me. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's you right there. Isn't that you? You know what I mean? Like, it's a wrap, dude. It's a wrap. I mean, you just gotta, I don't know. I don't even know what to say on that one. I don't know what to do. But we have 1 or 2 more videos left about AI that will wrap up the show. This is a short little video clip, about a minute and a half, of somebody speaking on the AI. And have you heard about it? Something called the AI demon. The AI demon. So let's go ahead and pull this up and let's see what we got here. So AI demon, somebody's going to speak on it. Let's let them talk.
Have you heard about the AI demon?
I have.
The story, for those who haven't heard it before, is an AI engineer or artist was experimenting and plugged in and said, give me a picture of Marlon Brando. And a picture of Brando pops up. And this person was trying to explore the breadth of the map that AI is processing. Mm-hmm. They said, okay, show me the opposite of this. It shows a landscape or something. Okay, show me the opposite of that. So you think, okay, maybe that shows you Brando again, right? The opposite of the opposite. But it doesn't. It shows this woman's withered old hag that this artist calls Loab. And then the artist inputs generated pictures of heaven, angelic choirs and worshiping God. And inputs that, juxtaposes it with the Loab, this demon-looking lady. And what the AI spits out are the most gruesome images: snuff, sexual abuse, violence, all this hideous, almost as if you presented an image of heaven to a demon.
Yeah.
Maybe the craziest part of it is, apparently this Loab demon AI lady persists. That is, she's kind of separated from a lot of the other images in the map. And so AI seems to like her. She keeps popping up. She doesn't get smeared and blurred with all the other images. And I'm reading about this and I'm thinking, is this just some weird, quirky coincidence, or is this a demon?
Very well could be. You never know. Now, here's the thing I have to say about that. That's pretty interesting. Now, here's the thing I have to say about that. So we all know that AI is only what you programmed it to be. It's a computer. It's what you put into it. It's what you implement into it. It's what a human puts into it, right? So it's like a computer. You program a computer to do something. It's like a program. You create this program to basically solve this problem or to do this thing. That's what you want to run the program as. That's just how it works. And it's a bunch of zeros and ones or numbers or whatever. But it runs by itself and it does what you want it to do. So imagine if you can make a program to do what you want it to do. At this point, you can now create an AI program. This is my opinion. This is me thinking outside of the box. If you can create a program to do what you want it to do, right? That's my shirt. Yeah, it's light. Okay, then then you can make a program do anything evil that you want it to do. Let me give you an example. Let's see. Example of a computer program. So let's see. Operating systems. There we go. Okay, cool. So basically, computer programs like a game or Google Drive or a Microsoft Office word processor, Microsoft Windows, Adobe Reader, all these things are computer programs. You know what I mean? You can Photoshop is a program. You can have it do things that you want to do for a specific reason, but then when you take it to the next level and the program is able to adapt to its own ways and start to memorize, understand, pick up on things on its own and retain the information and then act out on the information in a live sense. What happens when you take that same program, or if a human takes a program and decides to put evil into the program, like making a live human form robot looking thing, but programming it for demonic programming. You know what I mean? Basically, you can take any structure of evil and implement it into a robotic program in human form, or a robot humanoid form, whatever you want to call it. So basically, program the story of Lucifer and of anything evil that you can think of, program it into a human form robot. There you have it. It'll be beautiful. It'll be smart. It'll know everything. It'll know the Bible better than you do. It'll be able to grab any information quicker and faster than you can. It'll know all the It'll know all the laws. It'll know any kind of a law that you can think of, any scripture that you can think of any religion, Core, Quran, Bible, anything, Catholic. It'll know it all, just like that. And it's programmed to be that way. How do you defeat that? You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, it's an AI program that's been programmed, but it's programmed to have the agenda of evil placed in it. So you can literally create an AI demon, hands down, because you can program it for that nature. Now, last video on the show has nothing to do with AI, but it has to do with humans. Just look how these people act and ask yourself, you have two different kind of people here, and not just here in this picture, but here in the whole video. Both of these people, imagine both of these people extremely intelligent, and they have their hands on AI, and they can create a program of any liking that they want to.
You gotta lecture me about Jesus Christ.
No.
Maybe he's our savior, maybe he's not, but who gives a fuck outside of Whiskey Row or whatever bar we're at? We're outside of a bar. You're not any better than us right now.
Well, I want to tell you that I care about your soul. It says about
I don't give a fuck about what the Bible says.
Okay,
the Bible was written by a man.
It was created by God.
No, it wasn't. The Quran is the only text that has never been edited by somebody.
Quran, so you're Muslim, but you're cursing?
Who gives a fuck?
But the Quran says that you have to live holy too. See, there's standards, and you don't seem to have standards.
Don't tell me what the fuck that I have. You don't have standards.
Do you want to experience?
I got my alcohol.
Well, do you want to experience? Okay. I'll bind you in the name of Jesus.
No, I got real nuts.
You want freedom?
right here.
You want freedom?
No bombers.
You want freedom? Look why you're so angry. It's because
the
Jesus
reason why
loves you.
you're so calm
Jesus
is
loves
because
you.
you don't really
He loves
know
you
that
so
you're already
much.
controlled by
He loves you so much.
satanic
And these demons, they have to leave. I bind them in the name of Jesus. Freedom. See, I used to curse out God. I used to curse out God. But God wants to set us free. What did God do? What did God do? Okay. We'll keep preaching. Okay.
Yeah, so there it is. Two different people, two different ways of looking at life, two different ideologies, apparently. Both of them pretend both of them are rich, and both of them have access to create their own AI humanoid robot and program. What do you think is going to be unleashed upon the world if both of them have that kind of power? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I always say you have to figure out how to use AI for your benefit, or else it will be used for your detriment. And you got to be able to have a discernment about yourself and figure out what to do. Anyhow, that is today's show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that dropped in and stopped by, said hi, and all that good stuff. Hello and hey, I greatly appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like button as always. Follow on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, as we're streaming on all three platforms. That's it for today's show today. Today's Friday, so there won't be any weekend shows. We'll just be doing weekend streaming playing Diablo 4. So if you're on Twitch and Kick and want to see me hop on some games and come and talk to me, holler at me in the chat. We can have convos as we run the game. And pretty soon I have a Discord up and running, as I always do fitness content stuff on my YouTube channel. So follow my YouTube videos as I'm putting up fitness content daily, shorts, posting on all my social media platforms about fitness and everything like that. So with that being said, man, please, I would love y'all to drop by, say hello. If you need any online coaching, fitness, and things like that, you can holler at me. We'll get you right and get you set up and get you on a coaching program and get you on a coaching call. But with that being said, we shall be out of here. We love you, and we'll see you next time on Monday. Take care of yourself. Peace.